weekend. They've got, the. But no, I think they're always a little scuffed. It's fine. It's fine.
All right. Jesus, Murphy. Here he is. All right, good.
As long as we have some players to
And
watch.
you guys have all Protoss, so I don't know. And everybody's like, Dave, you're dodging your own thing. I'm like, I'm a little sensitive about my playing right now, all right?
Oh yeah, you're gonna play?
Well, one time. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna play sometime, you know. Yeah, knowing my luck, everybody's gonna meme us, and like Pig will get in and be like, "All right, so we're gonna have it. It's gonna be Dave versus Pig." I'm like, "Oh god."
Oh come on.
Which role builds am I gonna be up against? But at the same time, I've beaten some crazy players. I've beaten Chewy. I've beaten Skylar. I've beaten Benja Death. I've beaten.
I'm surprised. So was it you beat Chewy like recently when she was Masters and everything?
Yep, and I beat Skylar when he 2-based all in me. You know how strong those motherfucking things are from Skylar.
Skylar is is
Skylar Gaming? He's the this always stoned Terran player.
Oh shit.
He's pretty strong.
How'd you beat him?
Macro and crazy ninja bases and stuff as the game goes on when he did his pushes.
The ninja bases, that's the killer, yeah. They don't see that coming.
Trying to think who else I've beaten. I've beaten some pretty crazy people. I took a game off Steadfast in EPT last week. It was Dave versus Battle of the Caster Daves.
No shot. So Dave Testa, aren't you like hovering diamond usually? How are you beating these guys?
Well, I mean, I have like 30,000 games, so I feel like I'm my own worst enemy, but at the same time, I'm like, I do get a lot of stream snipers, and I play drunk. So, but like I'm 3-7 right now. Just like last week, I was like almost Masters again, and I've had higher MMR than it is to be. Like it's kind of a joke how low it is.
And I know you like to be silly with your play, right? Where you'll kind of like play some trolly stuff.
But I've been playing really standard. But the highest MMR I had was during the Proxy Void Ray patch. But it was I only did it.
Wasn't that all the Protoss, baby? Using those Void Rays.
It was only in PvP though. I wouldn't do it against Terran. I would play like I always like DTs and charge
that's
lots.
a little bit more honorable. It wasn't quite as good versus Protoss.
I mean,
I guess I can give you some props there.
Well, I mean, I was still kind of greasy. I was always DTs and stuff into.
It was pretty greasy.
But I did. I almost beat Zest. That's my claim to fame. Almost doesn't count, but literally, I was like one click away from beating Zest.
That's legendary. That's legendary.
Imagine if that and I was like 3-7 like I am right now. That's the only reason I'm saying it. That would have been like.
Yeah, man. I only wish I could have that claim to fame. That's beautiful. Away from Zest.
Nobody believed me. I'm like, nope, Steadfast covered it. He's like, dude. He's like, this was like literally a click or two away from being.
Steadfast knows. Everybody was watching knows. You know in your heart. All right.
Yeah.
Zest knows. He was shaking.
And that's how I got to meet Zest and got him into some of my tournaments.
Oh,
after
for real?
almost beating him, he's like, you could tell he was pissed, kind of. I had the balls just to message him right after. How PM is that? wait, what?
At least he won.
It's Bolya?
Wait, Bolya says 30 seconds, but he says ready.
I thought Dave Sumon's playing.
Maybe we have to remake.
All right, so it's Bolya? I guess it's Bolya. We'll see.
Or not.
Well, Uncle Toby, I'm sorry for going around. My brain's just kind of crazy here. So we got a little Protoss versus Zerg versus Protoss.
Yeah. No worries. Let's get you shoot the shit for a little bit at the start, and then get into the action here.
You want to do the honors, sir?
All right. What am I starting with? The top left or the bottom, or
bottom left?
The top right or the bottom left?
Bottom
All
left.
Right, bottom left. For PiGPan. Booyah. The clan manager and the place to be.
All right, and his opponent in the upper right with the Pog Squirrel, representing Kirktown. Give it up for Gene Sim, our Zerg player. And yeah, that's a Dave drawing, by the way.
Dave original. Gotta love those Dave drawings, man. Those are legendary for sure.
That was the
you now yeah, anyways.
Go on,
Sorry, what were you saying? I
was just saying that was the the hook, line, and sinker. The why
Take 'em
people
down to
joined Kirktown. They
Kirktown.
just wanted the squirrel on their base.
You gotta have a good clan logo. That's so real, man. The pig one is pretty solid.
Oh, yeah.
I think there's the other one on the other server. It's the one where it's like the drawn. It's like the, you know how pig is like the in-game portrait from WCS or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's the logo for the NA server. I think that's like a really, those WCS portraits are badass. Okay. That's a good one to have rocking on your Nexus.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, this is the pig 2 clan tag.
Yeah, pig. Different. Well, anyways, some pig lore there. So here we come. Already aggro. Gene Sim. Fast pool. Alright. And Booyah. So far, so good. Pylon on time. This is big for Protoss. You got to get that pylon so you don't get 22 supply blocked. I would love to see Booyah making another worker, but he's got his mind in the right place, pumping out zealots.
Oh, nice surround by Gene Sim.
On the right place.
That's basically good. That could be GG.
No,
Gene
the
Sim.
pylon really wall doesn't come down in time.
Gene Sim going full aggro.
Yes.
All right, I like the pylon behind it from Booyah, though. That's actually pretty smart. Greasy.
Just like that. I mean, I don't want to call it, but
no, the pylon's gonna go down. The zealots could finish here any moment, but Gene Sim, you might as well kill the pylon.
Look, I like the way Gene kind of juked the probe so we can get back on the pylon. Wow. RD chaos here.
Yep. Okay, I like getting the 8 probes this early. Zealot, be damn. It's gonna get some kills, but I think this is gonna be a quick one, possibly. But every time I've called that, like last week,
you really are. You're not ready to call it. I'm ready to call it. I'm ready to call it.
Yeah.
We'll see.
200 IQ. Honestly, that was pretty sick, though. You gotta hand it to him. I mean, no Protoss player likes to die to a 12, 13, 14 pool, whatever. But at the end of the day,
man. I think this was literally 12 pool. Booyah's got to be kicking himself. This was the most free.
Oh, look at the pylon! It doesn't power anything! Oh, the pain! The suffering!
Okay, we gotta see his cam, man. When does he GG? I think it's gonna be the second he realizes it's not powering, but...
It just needed to be up. Booyah! Oh, Booyah! You may be on the other team, but I'm feeling so bad for Booyah right now. Okay? He's now on 12 workers. He has almost what he needs to hold whatever, but...
Booyah, just leave. Alright, don't do this to yourself. Just get on to the next game. Alright.
He's like, I technically hold, there's 2 lings hitting my wall, or my sniper core, and that's all they can get.
This is just downright disrespectful, alright? He's acting like Gene doesn't know how to find the drone button. Gene's on 39 drones. Come on, man.
Mason, man. Mason, you can play next. Ask him. You should be able to play next week. We can change it up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this gonna happen? You gotta use the zealot, mate. Use the zealot. You have no other choice. Does he have a chrono boost? No, he does have a chrono boost. I think he's nervous now. The poor man.
In front of this audience, this is one of the big, like, now that's on your stream, you've got a bigger audience for the clan war than ever before. Maybe he wants to impress the fans, but boy, there's nothing to be done, man.
Yeah, I have a feeling with Kirktown, we're gonna have some stuff. I think Pig's gonna be happy when things slow down for him. He'll be like, oh my god, we got content. Pig always has content, but he's gonna have even more content from Kirktown and PiGPan. What? Gene Sim oh my god, this is a hard flex.
Oh, this is how you do it.
I don't blame him.
I like it. This is making the fans happy. Oh, yeah, and look at Gene. Gene's got an overlord coming in the back. Can we get a spot check? Is there a night attack on the way? He's got
a layer. He's on the way. He's got metabolic boost just finishing. He even took a hatch before. Maybe he's trying to deceive Booyah by bullying.
Or maybe this is the bait overlord. He can. I don't know. It's over.
You're just scouting.
There's not much to hype up here.
Yeah, this is a lot of Zerglings. This is no shield battery. We have you know what would be good though? A stasis ward would have been nice.
It could have been. I love this pulsar beam, frankly.
Oh yeah, yep.
I think that's got to be. You know, I respect your call on the stasis ward, but I have to respectfully disagree. I think the pulsar beam is everything you want.
If you put it just behind, this is the Chelch, I call it, like where the adept is.
Then where you like block the door with the stasis circlings. I mean, that is a cute move.
Yep,
it's a cute move.
Bolia didn't rebuild a cyber core even in desperation, and it's looking pretty ogre. I think now I'm gonna finally concede to call it.
You're gonna call it ogre? All right.
But is it ever over to a Diamond League Zerg player when there's one Void Ray out? The answer is yes, because we have 3 spines and a spore dropping and a million lings going in the base.
Oh, jeez. Please. All right. One Void Ray, baby.
Well, nothing we could have done better there.
He's targeting not the spore crawler. Need all the anti-air
oh my god.
Oh, okay.
All right, this is like the best case scenario. Even when you're already dead. Oh my god, there's roaches coming out, but at the same time, oh my god, is this...
Booyah, baby, you're making a beautiful corpse. All right.
You're making a beautiful corpse. Oh no. All right, 200 IQ Void Ray Micro Kappa. Oh. It was actually sick. It went from incredible Void Ray Micro to
to dying.
To dying, yeah. Well.
Yeah, no, man, Bleed is upset. I get it, man. If you lose to the 12 pull like that with your first zealot out of position.
Yeah, he must have thought that was what. All right, this is what's 200 IQ out of what Gene Sim did. Reading what Apple Juice says.
Giddy up.
Thank you for the follow, Gaustaff. I'm guessing you were trying to be Gosu. But this is Uncle Toby with me from PiGPan.
Howdy. Check out, follow me on Twitch. I'm starting to stream. But, yeah. Sorry. Hello.
You're good. No worries, man. We're chilling. We chilling. This is all for fun.
Alright.
And thank you guys for doing this. It's 2 out of 3. It's best of 2, so it's point for point. So we had a little bit of scuffery going on. We can even do longer maps if we need to sometimes, you know, or longer games. Or more matches, I should say, if we ever have the time for it. You know? I'm going to suggest that.
The best of 2s, what do you feel about the best of 2s as just like a format?
I think it's fun. You don't like it?
I'm a fan too. I know, I like it. I think sometimes the risk with these is that they run long, and the best of 2s is nice because you still get a variety of players, and it doesn't take forever.
Huge shout out to World Team League for their best of 2 formats, but you know something? I have one little point of contention. You know what that is?
Okay.
What I like about best of 2s is it creates the, you know, it's a little less pressure than like, you know, oh shoot, I totally lost the series in a way, right? When you're on teams and stuff like that. But the beauty of this is we don't have a pre-recorded OBS, which is probably better than me in some cases. And at the same time, we don't have to have all those like Chinese ads.
Oh yeah.
You know?
I mean, I always click away when they're doing the Chinese ads. Do they have any bangers? I know and love the GSL ads, the Korean ads.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta love Hot 6. They were in like the same Hot 6 commercial 10 times in one GSL broadcast.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Do you want to do the honors, or are we changing it up this time?
You go first.
All right, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, a man full of bacon. He is the clan admin of PiGPan. It is Bolia. In the yellow.
And in the top right, got the cheesiest man alive in this clan war. He is Gene Sim from Kirktown.
Yeah, and I forgot to update my title of Gene Sim. He's actually streaming right now, too. Oof. He is the French-Canadian, as I call it.
French-Canadian?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that the worst kind of Canadian?
You like the memes, too? I like Gene Sim. I have some friends from Quebec, but, dude, that is hilarious. My boy...
It's every Canadian I talk to. It's a consensus, man. They all know.
Yeah. Where are you from? Are you Canadian?
I'm from Massachusetts, so basically Canadian. That's
Well, you
about
sounded
as Canadian as it gets in the United States.
Yeah, you sounded. I mean, I'm pretty right there with you, man. I'm from Utica, New York. So
Oh,
I was gonna
okay.
say you sound like you're from my neck of the woods.
Yeah, yeah. Utica, man. Is that that's northern? That's like
Central.
upstate.
Yeah, it's upstate
Central.
central, like dead center in the map of New York State. All right, we got something. All right, this is an interesting wall from Bully. Yo, in a weird way, it checks out, but like every Protoss I know always fucks up this wall, and I think we all learned from Hero.
I'm crossing my fingers. It looks. I think it's right, but I'm scared. I'm really scared. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. That hole in the side.
Shit. Poor Bulya. I mean, he has some means of defense this time. Gene Sim needs to work on. Oh no! Oh no! He gets the Zealot. There's gonna be Zealot number 2. Is this gonna be over in an instant? Oh no! The boys are pulled. Oh no! Bulya, 2 more
fading from our eyes.
Oh, Gene Sim!
Oh shit! So this is. I don't know if you knew this. Bulya is a Protoss main.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, he's not. He's a Zerg main. That's what I was trying to say. This is off race. So this is why I feel for him especially, because this is like the Protoss, the guy who's not used to Protoss being bullied by like the cheese. This is one of those things that a Protoss player is gonna die to this a million times on ladder, right? They figure it out, but poor Bulya.
Oh wow!
So much fate.
Yeah, well, 2 Adepts, good units. I mean, we got a couple Queens.
All right. Yeah, look at this, man. When the dust settles, he didn't lose a ton of stuff.
I mean, Gene Sim saving the cute save of the 2 things
Very,
with the wall
very
off pylon. God, this is funny.
All right, check this out. These Adepts, they shade in, they kill 8 drones, okay? And Bulya's in a competitive game. That's what needs to happen.
I think we're on some hopium here for your team, huh?
No, shut up. It's gonna happen. Bulya,
you're like, bruh. Bruh moment. Cool. Gene Sim out of position. Oh, he's got a nice pull.
2. Shade to the main, Bulya.
Gene
Shade
Sim
to the main.
Gene Sim forgetting to get Overlord or Zergling speed. What?
Okay, that's a pub.
That's a huge.
I mean,
I don't know. There's a lot of Zerg players, even if they go roaches and stuff. I don't know about you, but I'm like, you always get metabolic boost in my opinion. Like 99.
But it's one of those things. All right. So for like scrubs, just get it anyways, because you're probably gonna want it later, and you'll probably forget it later. But like for good players, sometimes it is valuable to cut it for the 100 extra gas.
Yeah, I mean, if you're doing like a blind build or something. But I'm like, even Dark gets metabolic boost first, you know?
First?
Yeah, he gets it before his 3rd hatch. Like,
okay. I mean, it's nice really to like shut down the scouting early game. Just have like, the Speedlings. It's just such a good unit. Yeah. I don't know. You probably watch a lot more StarCraft than me, especially Zerg games. I'm like a big Protoss guy, so there's no Protoss involved.
Oh, dude, I'm a Protoss through and through, but I have to cast it all. Sometimes I get stuck on series. I'm like, oh, great. Dave gets stuck on the stuff. I had to learn to adapt as a Protoss player, casting everything, and being not a good player. So I had to play other races a little, too. But yeah, no, I feel that.
Good, man. No, but it's good, man. I think it's good to, especially you're trying to like learn. We've got the new RTSs on the horizon. What better way to like learn RTS as a whole than to kind of study all the races, right? Because there's these common threads.
Oh yeah,
economy build up and
for sure, man. And Oracle gonna be out, hopefully getting some kills. But Gene Sim's got the 2 queens, and the he's behind a queen because of the wolf. Man, just macro mistakes, I guess. The Deps did get a couple workers. I think Bulya is actually in a not bad position. Wait, yeah, he's not in a horrible position. He's not going for. He's not playing super greedy. He's playing. I don't know about a mortal charge.
Mortal charge with no gateways, and double gas.
And 1 Void Ray, and an Oracle.
All right, so the double gas is telling me this man wants to make like Templar archives, something to spend like a lot of centuries. but and the charge is telling me he wants to pull out of gas and do an all-in off 2 base. So Bully's giving me mixed messages, right?
Yep. Yeah. It's
maybe he's gonna do a 2 base charge all in with the 600 gas in the bank.
True.
That'd be working.
And then he's gonna warp in sentries. That's the play.
Could
All
be cool.
sentries.
Roaches are on the way. You love to see that on the Zerg side of things. Get some
Like
charge all in.
Like the Templar. Oh, he's got
Alright,
a couple
he is
of
going Templar.
he's got a couple of Immortals out, and he's getting the Templar archives. I don't actually hate this for Bullia now.
These games are so hard to read, man, because you know, people aren't doing their macro perfectly. So I would typically say what Bully's doing doesn't make a ton of sense. It's very committed. Like, he's not going for 3rd base.
I
We'll see if
mean,
Gene can spend that. Look at that. Gene's been having a healthy $1,000 flow. That maybe is a sign in Bully's favor. What do you think?
yeah. I mean, he's hitting his injects, I think. Yeah, he's doing a pretty good job on injects, I believe. Not too bad. Maybe not the 3rd hatch. They spoke too soon, but not too shabby. So some of it's alright. He's gonna drop static. That might be a little late, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't know.
Hydrogen and Bane Nest. So, do you think this could be Gene's undoing? They're kind of getting a lot of tech here when just printing roaches probably could get the job done.
Yeah, it's a little. I mean, it's the state of the game. I get in games like this, but the thing is, it's usually Dark Shrine, no matter what. Whatever, no matter the state of the game, you know, always a Dark Shrine. I don't feel as bad, but I'm thinking about it. I'm like, the timing's a little off, but it's kind of a little off from both of them, considering it's a pool first opener. Now they're both floating, but I mean, Bullia is going to want to float from going for an attack. Warpins.
And I'll give it to Bullia. He's on 2 base and he's making a crap ton of units. Let's look at the army supply. It's looking pretty even. I think that tends to favor Protoss. He is running straight into spine crawlers.
Okay, the roaches are kind of set up. The spine's actually helping out quite a bit. I think this is going to go pretty good for...
And I think the hope is going to fade from Bullia as these roaches come to reinforce. But am I crazy?
The Oracle.
Archon wall.
The Archon wall and the Oracle actually helped out quite a bit. What? He turned off the Pulsar beam. I don't like that.
Oh no, he's got it still on. Look, it was targeting the spine crawler.
Oh my god.
Which I guess is a valuable target. I mean, what am I watching here? What am I watching? Is a 2 base all-in coming to
Wait, look at the drones putting in the work on the Immortals, though. The Immortals get cleaned up. That's actually pretty huge. Nice pull of the drone. Wait, the drones are fighting this... Alright, we gotta get into Gene Sim here with a drone micro. When do you see this shit?
Very nice drone micro. Very nice drone micro, but... Come on, how are you supposed to stop these swordmen?
Yeah, he's gonna have to forfeit the... I wouldn't just quit if he lost the 3rd, truthfully. As crazy as it sounds, because look at the army supply, though. Gene Sim's got a Roach max out coming. He should pull the Queens. He's using them at the base, but he should have pulled the Queens
true, man.
down.
Look at all that juicy transfuse energy that could be in this fight.
Oh, yeah, that'd be huge.
Pulls those Queens forward.
Oh, Bullia,
the stasis.
Stalker.
He got the stasis. Got the stalker. Alright.
Lurker Den based. What are we seeing here?
2 base lurker den. Gene, flexing.
I think he's just spending, because he's like, what do I do? I lost all my drones, and I'm floating a lot of money. I like the macro hatch, though. It's crazy as it sounds.
I guess. I mean, I would love to see 16 drones in this 3rd base, man. We could talk all day about lurker dens and whatnot, but we gotta get this economy back on track for Gene. I think this might be his undoing. Look, Bullia's ahead in workers.
Yeah, he's going for a 3rd base. If Gene Sim, he has all this full energy. He thinks he's still there. The War Prism is still there. He's gonna go for a drop in the main. That's a little rough. Now there's
no queens in the main. Only 1 queen in the main. This could be dicey.
He has a queen. He has a spore. And he has a spine.
Luckily, the zealots just get aggroed on the spine.
But if he gets
crawler.
the War Prism, that's gonna be huge. He doesn't. I like how Gene Sim's going. Well, it's just an F2 back, actually. He almost was in position for it. Yeah, this is...
Gene, the man who is not putting drones back onto his 3rd base.
Mean Gene, the sex machine. That's what I'm gonna say. Jesus Christ, what a game. Oh my god, here come the charge lots and Archons hitting the Evos. I don't know.
Wait, there's a couple of mortals.
The void ray goes down. What is this game?
They're both just, they're done making workers and they're just trying to kill each other. But I guess the roaches were enough off of the Seco. It's looking good, I think.
If he target players, he needs to get the Immortal and the Archon, and then that army's like way less scary.
As the dust settles, there's only a handful of red health Protoss units, and there's a big, healthy-looking blob of roaches coming barreling down Booya's neck here. No DTs to save him. We don't even have a battery on his third base. Immortal getting picked off. Up. Not quite. All right.
Now, what I wouldn't hate to see is out of Gene Sim would be a round of Lings. Because the
round of Lings, yeah. To catch those Immortals off. Just something to buff for the roaches, right? Is that kind of where your head's at?
Oof. The Archon goes down. I don't know. This game's messing with my emotions, man.
Is it? I really thought Booya had him on the ropes there for a second, but this looks pretty tough now for Booya to come back from. This is another one of those Void Ray moments. Are we going to be on Void Ray Copium?
Yeah.
A little bit. Unfortunately, there are Hydras building.
Oh my god, look at all the workers crumbling. We need to land some corrosive biles. And Willie.
Nope. Nice dodge.
Gene Sim's still building army. I mean, I don't hate. Look at this. It's 107 to 30 army supply and to 30 army supplies High Templar for. I mean, Archon's a good unit, but now with Hydra's going, I don't hate that Gene Sim just walked back.
Yuck, yuck, yuck. The dirty Zerg, dude.
Everybody in chat. Shui's like, what on earth is this game? Well, you know.
Look, man. Booya was as unprepared for the 12th pool as he could be, and yet he's fighting like a god.
Yeah.
Alright, put some respect on him.
Oh, I am. I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying this game is this game is amazing. Look, I mean, I'm at this. Sadly, I dropped it. Like, I'm never a good MMR, but you know, I can be a pretty good player when I pull the finger out, you know. But at the same time, is like, this reminds me of kind of close to. It hits close to home. We'll put it that way. GG's called. Gene Sim's gonna bring 2 on the board for Kirktown.
Whew, big pan.
What a game! But Booya won our hearts with the memery.
He did. He fought like hell.
Oh, poor Booya. No, he's like, I gotta add him in this.
Hopefully he can fight through the shame. Booya's strong. He's a machine. He'll do it for the clan.
Shui and Apple Juice next. We got to make sure Shui gets in the channel. Well done by Gene Sim. Great hustle by Booya.
Way to go, Gene. A French Canadian. Is it okay if I step away and get a drink of water?
Yeah,
like, I don't know if you can hear my throat suddenly. It was like, oh,
yeah, go do what you gotta do, man.
Water.
We're pretty informal. I'm gonna actually be like, dude, you gotta pick up the obs for me. And I gotta do the same. All right. You played Uncle Toby, Shui? Yeah, he knows. All right, so Shui versus... It's a little scuffed in our order of operations here, but you know what? This is fun. Chat, are you having a good time here? I think this is good old quality fun.
All right, back.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry, Uncle Toby. You're more than fine being just your good old handsome self here. You know, no pressures, anything. The MMR matchups to chat to, by the way, are Platinum 1, Diamond 3, Diamond 2. That was a Diamond 2 match. About Diamond 1, Masters 3, and then we have a lower Grandmaster spot. So the next one's actually we're gonna do a flip around. So it's D2. Now we're going to Grandmaster. Then I think either Vet or Kid Chillin's gonna do theirs with. All right. So, Uncle Toby's got your hydration in.
Yes, yes, yes. Good old water.
I actually have some before. I'd usually be,
Dude,
I have two.
So you know what I saw? You know what I saw Pig talking about recently? He was talking about warm water. Drinking warm water.
Mm-hmm.
What's your initial reaction when you hear that?
I'm drinking warm water right now, like not warm,
For real?
room temperature.
Okay. So you're not opposed, because like I know it's like a big thing. It's like yuck, warm water, But he was saying like it's like more refreshing or something. I don't know if I believe it, but
yeah, I mean it in a way it could be good, and if you have sensitive teeth, it could be all right too. Because but like the thing is it depends. Like if it's room temperature and it's like 90 degrees Fahrenheit out, and that water, you got like a water bottle sitting in your car, I think that's a bad idea because that sucker's gonna be next to boiling. You might as well make coffee with that shit.
That's right.
But
but there is something to be said though for like, isn't it kind of annoying though, the cold water, when you have a cold water bottle and you got the it starts sweating everywhere?
Yeah,
that's kind of a pain.
Yeah, I mean, I like cold. Don't get me wrong. I'm just usually lazy or out of necessity. I'm like, I'll take it over no water.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Anyways, now I'm just wishing I had some tea.
Yeah, I know. I wish I'd put another bit of coffee on.
So is it Shuey and next, or who's yeah, it is Shuey and Juice. Cool.
All right, Shuey and Juice.
All right, so it's been a bit since I've kept up on the Shuey meta. Is she still doing Thor all-ins every game?
No.
Against Protoss?
I don't think so. She does it. Shuey's a pretty honorable player usually, but she can be pretty greasy too. She's a mixed bag.
Last time. All right. I think the last time I saw her stream, she was getting like Void Ray rushed, like Tempest rushed, and incredible pain.
Mm-hmm.
But
she said she's played. She got. I think I played you before, Uncle Toby.
Yeah, I believe it. I mean, Masters League is only so big of a place. I think I've probably, we play a lot. I've probably played everybody on there.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I was thinking like it would be oh, sorry, I have to click the freaking lobby link, sorry.
You're good.
I'm like going off spiraling talking here. Gotta do work.
You're fine. I should have looked out too. I'm kind of spaced. I like, as much as I'm like, yeah, I love this. I was like, today I was like, all right. I started streaming earlier too, like an idiot. I don't know why I wanted to play some Zerg, but like I have so much stuff to do around my house, and I'm like, Sunday's gonna be a chill day. Fuck the clan war. I should have just done it earlier. Good job, Gene Sim, by the way. With this cheeky 2-0, he was like, I don't know if I'm gonna win or what, but
congrats, man. You caught him unawares. Completely.
Gene Sim deserves this. I'm gonna give him a big old shout out to Gene Sim. He's always modding my channel. He streams an awful lot. He just has fun. He's a good guy.
Was he Diamond 1 Protoss? I think so.
Yep.
It is an off race, so you gotta always account for the off race wonkiness, where like he'll have the mechanics to be Diamond or whatever, or Masters even, but like he doesn't really have like the Protoss knowledge checks, as he kind of saw his 12 full response was a little lacking there. And then the second map was just so tragic because it wasn't even a knowledge, it was just the map knowledge check, not a wall. That was so sad.
Oh, for sure. All right, anyway, we're off to a rough start here. You want to do the honors of our first player with already some shenanigans, as you can see in the mini-map.
Hangaram. Shuey, I would love to hear the origin of Hangaram. But this is Apple Juice with 2 probes coming across. Cannon Rush. Yay.
Yep.
I'm a little, part of me is unhappy because I want to see Apple Juice at full strength, and I feel like there is no such thing as a full strength Protoss cannon rushing Terran. At the same time, I think he has the MMR advantage, so he's making it closer.
Yeah.
At the same time, I don't know. Sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah, yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. It's annoying to deal with though, and you kind of have to have just the right responses. And he only she only has 3 SCVs. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. Attacking the pylon,
you
so
need
that cannon's
4,
gonna be.
I think, to
4.
totally knock it out quickly before it finishes. At least.
Oh, get the pylon!
Oh my God! Want to kill that probe? Probe dies. I think that's both probes. Now Apple just has no probes on the side of the map. That's really nice for high ground here.
Well, you want to know something crazy? The high ground ones almost get it. Oh, the pylon with only 4 HP.
And I stand corrected. There was a probe on the low ground, so now suddenly the threat of the cannon rush is back. Oh my God!
But what was funny is
Chewie can't finish a bunker to save her life.
Well, funnily enough, what was crazy? Oh no, the probe's gonna take out the Marine.
It kills the Marine.
Not like this. So what was funny is in the interaction before, the probe killed the SCV.
Oh really? Oh my God, that probe is
so that took off
got 2 kills.
No, like literally the probe killed the SCV, at least an SCV. But the thing is, it actually was, if that one SCV lived, that pylon was dead. And I know it's one of the 2 pylons, but still.
Oh my God, yeah, look how low HP that. It literally is 1 SCV hit away from dying.
Yeah, and it was, you don't see this shit every day, that's for sure. She's on 2 racks.
This is a tough decision, right? She's in this rock and a hard place. What do you shoot? But I think the cannon was the right choice. How many probes have died here? Or SCVs? 9 SCVs have died. I think she's gonna have a huge uphill battle.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't say she's dead just yet, but I would say it's definitely not the start she was hoping for. Ay.
Can't even afford. And the fact that she has a 2nd Rax, which gives her some stability, but no factory means no starport, which means no counterattack drop in the near future, which means this is just the.
She's somehow managed to get enough money by cutting some workers partially. Oh, look at that micro though. That was sick with the bunkers. She's gonna taking out the gates actually pretty good.
Yeah. But it just as you said, the workers have been cut from her economy already being savaged by the cannon rush. She's just, you know.
Look at that. This is what I'm saying though. But look at this. She's doing about as good as she can.
Exactly. Right. You got it. She's microing her heart out.
That is crazy.
I don't know what she can do. I mean, Juice is trolling as hard as humanly possible here. He's got the Stargate follow-up with Void Rays. I guess this is good. Man, I shouldn't even say trolling, because I guess this is what, like, the cannon rushers do. I need to, like, get up to date on watching one of those cannon rush streams to see what the latest filth is there.
Speaking of cannon rushes, what the hell happened to Gref? Our Ukrainian cannon rusher. I gotta message him. It's like he stopped. Did he get patched out? I'm gonna hit him up. He'd be mad at me for saying that. But.
You do wonder what that battering nerf.
Yeah. Ay.
Look, I want to believe for Shui. I really do.
Yeah, but the Void Rays spells trouble.
Fleet beacon on the way. Slowly the Tempest.
Yeah, that spells even more trouble.
Chip.
Yeah, this is looking a little rough. Alright, prismatic alignment's off. Shui can chase it back with the Cyclone a little bit, but she doesn't want to overextend. I think she's going to need a starport. I mean, it's a crazy call. But to get to the Vikings early... Yeah.
Making the best of it bad. I don't know. It's like, do you choose Scylla or Charybdis? Do you go into the Whirlpool, or do you get half your crew eaten by a giant lizard?
Yep. I think that Marine was there to debate stuff, by the way. I don't know if that's good or bad. Oh, the Tempest is coming. Shui almost gets the cannon. But as you know, Uncle Toby almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
I don't know if I actually... Wait. Okay, because I've heard of horseshoes and hand grenades, but I never heard it said all together like that.
I don't know. It's an expression I got from somewhere, some way. Oh, no, but the Tempest... already proven to be a problem. Shui's gonna go for that forward-facing cannon? Question mark? Yeah, it's double Stargate memes. I love the long-distance gas mining. Like, this would be a good rank relay. I mean, obviously the micro and stuff, but
true.
some of this stuff.
Any of these silly cheese games are good for a rank roulette.
She desperately wants that supply. It's gonna bite her in the behind.
Shout out to her. She's making the cyclone movement. I'm watching the cyclone, and I'm happy with how she's moving here around. Sometimes it's all too easy to get body blocked by your own SCVs, and she's doing a decent job keeping them alive. Shout out to her.
Oh yeah, for sure. And the supply block. That's why she was desperately hanging on. She did not want to be supply blocked. Get in a medevac. At this point, I don't really know.
I don't know either, man. The backfield is done. Look how hard they hit those Tempests. Like,
and I am memeing, but I just want to say, we got to give Shui this credit too. If we were watching Sal right now, there's a good chance he could have thrown.
Okay. You think Sal would be dead by now? Like, he'd already be too pissed. He'd just run into the cannons. That's all right. Shui, 1 point over Sal there. Well played.
I'm just memeing though. we love our boy up a tree, you know.
The other, we have French Canadian and then Sal Canadian, wherever he's from.
Base Canadian, Ontario. He's not far from us.
Cool.
Oh, this is like getting to be critical mass at Tempest against
Chinese water torture. GG.
Shui has been waterboarded. That's all there is to it.
God, there's like some video of the rapper Mos Def. He actually got waterboarded on camera just to like show what it was like. It's like the most horrific thing you'll ever watch.
Oh God.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Hey, point in the void for PiGPan. Woo!
Apple juice bringing it back a point. Can Shui do it? We might get greasy this one.
That's got to be a motivation killer, man. I feel like that Cannon Rush win is, for a lot of players, that is going to break their mental. I want to believe that Shui's stronger than that.
Oh yeah, she's like, not this.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, it's not just losing; it's losing to Cannon Rush.
Oh
and
yeah,
as Terran, it just it fucks with you.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
For sure. So I'm putting money on another apple juice one. All right, I'm putting some Dave coins. What is your currency called here?
Dark Templar, and the picture is actually Pilly, a scuffed Pilly drawing with it in its zealot.
Wait, it's so small I can't see it. All
yeah,
right.
Exactly. You can't really
I'll
tell.
Take your word for it.
But the face.
Wait, so it's like Pilly with laser arms.
It's literally a crudely drawn zealot with Pilly's face on it.
I love it. Okay, I can see it now. I can see it. If you hadn't told me, I wouldn't have been able to
you would have never known.
That's good. I know
the memes be real here. Zergan bucket chilling saying.
Holy moly. Let me browse your options here. Bad job, Dave. Extra Kappa. What does that do?
Nothing.
All right.
It's if I do a bad job or people are trolling me.
I'd give you a good job.
I actually have some pretty good.
I'll give you 2 good jobs.
There was someone actually. Nice. Someone actually did Magic Turtle 1313 actually got to 1 million channel points in my chat, and I was like, wow.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
I always get baited by the people always have something worthwhile beyond the million,
No, Dave,
Dave,
get
so
out
what
of
does the million
Dave,
count for?
Dave, don't you
play a game
Dave,
that's not
please.
StarCraft? Would you play?
Dave.
Yeah, I played some Star Wars. I forgot Empire something, and then
is it the
I tried
RTS
doing some more
Star Wars.
Yep. But yeah,
is that
a lot of
pretty
my
old,
stuff's
though?
free though too. I have like a lot of commands right now. The bot's not on. I used to have tons of my artwork things pop up to them. I don't have it on right now, but sorry, yeah, that was someone bought it for me. But I actually have commands that do it. So like you're casting, but it'd go right there, and I have I don't know.
It'll pop up as Boom, right? Stuff
Yeah,
that.
literally Boom actually inspired me for it. /Sudo helped me out.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so Boom be a buddy on that. So I made my own scuffers, and I'm like, Boom can do this. I can do it my way. And that's what I did. So
the Dave flavor. And you have so many drawings and stuff, too.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to it. Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off there. It's
No.
Oh, Apple Juice playing Zerg. Oh, Shuey hates playing Zerg. She's
go.
going to be so mad. She's going to be so mad.
Is she going to be empowered by the rage, or is she going to fall apart?
She's then struggling against Zerg. She literally goes, is there any way you could see if I can get a TVT or TVP?
She even asked for TVT. That's how That's how you know it's bad. All the Terrans hate TVT. I don't know if she actually does.
She doesn't like Zerg. She's going to be so mad at me.
Oh, man.
Poor
she didn't even know about the race switch.
I mentioned it before, but she's going to be so mad at me. In the future, I'm going to talk to Bolia, and we'll get this straightened out, because I don't want people to not want to play, But we have a bunch of people that could play in both of them. And if we can arrange...
Alright. I feel a little bad, because I'm excited to see, on a psychological level, how she handles it, but I'm also feel bad for her, because she didn't plan to do this.
Yeah. After getting cannon rushed into Proxy Tempest, I mean...
Into the matchup you hate? I mean,
yeah.
But, like, look, this is Applejuice's worst race, alright? This is the intel I can give you. That I don't know if she knows this, but Applejuice, he's high level with all three, but this is his worst.
Mm-hmm.
But that said, I think his Zerg is pretty cheesy. The last time I played it, it was pretty cheesy.
Well, I can tell you right now, this is cheesy Zerg right here from this build.
Okay. Yeah, pull for a hatch. Okay.
I really wish, if Shuey knew this, I have a sneaky feeling she would have been like, alright, low ground 2. This is a good, in my opinion, this is a decent map for low ground 2-Rax Reaper, or if you proxy 2-Rax Reaper. To me, this
is interesting. So I've never thought about the map. Why is it a good map for the low ground? Just because, like,
it's spawn dependent for Terran too. So if you look right here,
right, for the
Tech Lab reactor.
Really good point.
It's a 15-15. It's no cheese. Bolia said. I know you see Sarah will do that and stuff, but I usually beg to differ, because most of the time, if you see an opener like this, it's gonna be like 2-base Muta. Or something.
Just like 2-base Roach pushes or something.
Like, this reminds me of Ragnarok. I don't know. Yeah, Applejuice going to take a I mean, I'll trust Bolia. He's a Zerg main, but still.
It could well go macro. It could well go macro.
It could. It could for sure. It's just a gasless opener. Shuey gets a Ling, but that's 6.
Does she know about the links coming across?
No, I think she's gonna have a denial.
No, Shuey.
Oh, she's gonna be so mad.
I feel so bad. She did not want to play Zerg, and now she's dealing with this bullshit.
Yeah. The pain.
The pain.
The boys pull. I don't hate that. The Reaper going back.
The Reaper walk of shame back to the silent map.
She's gonna finish it. That's all right. At the end of the day, if Shuey doesn't lose any SCVs, I don't know. There was the one before, obviously, but that's it. Cleans up the links.
Only one. Could be worse.
And it's a 3cc build, so she's just
3cc. Okay. She's got the macro follow-up potential, but also remember when we were talking about Applejuice? He's got he has no ling speed, and he only has a gas starting now, and he has another gas starting. Okay, so that second gas is tipping me off to think that maybe it's like roaches or something, right? Why would you get 2 gases right away? Or maybe we need Bolia to help us with the Zerg information on this.
No, yeah, I think it could be a roach push. Kid Chillin's in chat too. He's our one of our next guys, and but yeah, truthfully, the double gas, I would say there. I know I overreact, but I keep in mind, usually when I'm seeing stuff that's the apes, I play on ladder, or it's like, dark. But funnily enough, on
the ape of tournament play.
Well, speaking of ape of tournament play, I was going to say this reminds me of just seeing Dragon Scales, that 15 pool. Why I brought it up? Ragnarok versus Gumiho. All right, most base game I've seen. Gumiho proxy 2-Rax Reapers. It gets scouted immediately. It gets in this stuff. Ragnarok happens to go 2-base Muta, and Gumiho, being Gumiho, randomly pulls a build out of his ass. Literally goes Armory Widowmine drop into double Thor drop.
What?
And the most crazy thing, he just like YOLOs in the middle here and like just absolutely blind build order counters Ragnarok. It was insane.
Hilarious.
Yeah, that's
what literally like the most random strategy.
That's my Goomy hose, Goomy god, my friend. You know?
Oh, that's hilarious. Was that in? What was that in?
It was in the Korean StarCraft League.
Holy shit, man! I gotta watch more of those. That's funny as fuck.
Yeah, dude. I didn't realize
State's
Pig's a patron of it, actually. So State apparently is, and I didn't know that. And State was just talking yesterday on his stream. He's like, "Oh, dude, if you're not supporting GS, I'll do that too." He goes, "You got to support the Korean StarCraft League." I'm like, "All right, this guy deserves a sub."
Yeah, dude, State's awesome, man. I love watching him, man. As a Protoss player, he plays like a really nice like standard Protoss. It's really nice to copy off. Anyways, big fan.
Yeah, battle cruiser. Base cruiser, and Pasca in chat was asking if there's I can't believe I didn't jump on this. That's a good debate, and this is going to require a Spire. We have a layer, but I don't think that was scouted. I mean, it looks like it's Banshee. It's just a Viking opener to it. But that being said,
do we have Spore Crawlers? No. Do we have Mass Queen? Kind of. Do we have Spire? No. So I'm pretty scared for Shui right here.
Yeah, it's Ling Bane too. I mean, like, this could be just a hammer. There's a lot of Lings coming. I mean, heck, all of it. Like,
maybe she counterattacks with the Lings.
I mean, you play Protoss, you know, but it's kind of the same for Terran. It's like, you know, Zerg doesn't. Like, laughably, they'll say, "Oh, we don't have anything for anti-air." You know, obviously they have Queens and everything else, but at the end of the day, it's like, what beats battle cruisers and carriers? And the answer is Ling Bane.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, dude. Literally, you're giving me flashbacks to 2021 during the Void Ray meta, and that was like, how do you beat Sky Toss? You just freaking counterattack everywhere with Ling Bane and ignore the Sky Toss. That was one of the things. Oh man, but running all the Lings into this choke point of Hellions is ugly. Appleja's lost so much there.
Yeah, that's a huge cut. Spire's going down, but Shui's not repairing the Hellion. I wouldn't have hated it. The Reaper and everything.
Yeah. No, you're so right, man. Imagine that repair. She kills every single Ling. Now it's a little awkward, but I guess it'll be okay.
That'd be like better super battery.
Right? Oh my god, your repair is like it's better super battery. It's freaking bunkers. Live forever.
I feel like that got a lot more done afterwards. Not really. He does a good hold from Shui.
Yeah, as we said, it could have been a little better with that faster repair. Six SUVs die that didn't need to die, and we have to do a worker transfer. But at the end of the day, 6 SUVs is not the end of the world. And look at this battle cruiser. Unfortunately, come on, battle cruiser, start clicking on drones. What are we doing? We're clicking on a spawning pool.
Yeah, she's gonna get the pool.
It's cute, but this is a beast. It was wide open for her to get drones. Maybe she just didn't believe that there wouldn't be a Spore Crawler, and now she's in this awkward position where the battlecruiser's getting hammered, and she hasn't gotten any drone kills. This is a disaster.
She has a teleport available. She's keeping them busy, but there's going to be Mutas followed by Hydras. There's 1-1 for Apple Juice, but at the end of the day, Chewie knows what's coming. She's got missile turrets. She's got triple fat. Okay, no, she's going battle mech with some tanks, though. Okay. I don't hate the tanks there for defense, but with the Mutas coming out, this could be free pickings.
We'll see. I would think as a Terran, this is like a little bit out of my ballpark, but don't you want Thors? We'll see how these Cyclones perform. Now she finally goes in to get a couple of drone kills. A little overdue on that, but she does get a couple. Oh, it's just such a golden opportunity that was missed. I can't get over how free it would have been for her to kill, like, maybe even 10 drones. Like, that middle line was absolutely open. Okay, mass repair, super battery repair.
Cyclone.
It works.
She just sees the tank, too.
And now just, I mean, losing a couple tanks. I don't know.
All right,
it's kind of a weird interaction with these BCs and the Mutas, right? Where like the Mutas can kind of fight, but not really, and the BCs, you know, if they're gathered together, should be able to handle themselves.
Well, here's the crazy thing. So it's a lurker transition for.
Whoa! Did not see that coming.
Yeah,
that's a left field.
But the problem is it's a layer still. Infestation pit coming down low is pretty nice.
Yeah, no hive upgrades on the lurkers, so, but he did. Maybe he's thinking, okay, I killed the tanks. There's not a lot of things that fight lurkers right now.
Oh, Thor is here, but the Ling's going into the 4th base.
Oh, the planetary's not done. Evacuate, evacuate. Luckily, we got blue flame Hellions on the case. Look at those puppies go.
Well, losing the sensor tower is rough. The thing for Shui now is information. I love this.
No, she's got a double sensor tower. Do you see this? I just noticed this.
Redundancy. I love it. She's like, you know what? I'm gonna. But I wouldn't hate it if it was moved away because of banlings. But like, this is such a.
You're gonna give her props on this? You're gonna call this redundancy? This is some Kirktown bias.
Yeah, this is some Kirktown.
I'm calling it.
This is some, yeah.
Oh, no.
No, I'm joking around in a way, but yeah.
Yeah,
I don't really know why that happened, but I think it's all the crazy pressure. Oh no, the Hellions almost went down. Free tank is going to be intercepted. Actually, more than free tank, but I think this is just a scrappy game.
It's a scrappy game. I shouldn't talk too much smack. You know, she's dealing with the pressure. My Terran could never.
And she was expecting a Protoss.
That's true. That's also true. Absolutely bamboozled. Freaking apple juice, man. Why'd you have to do this to her? I mean, this game is a lot more entertaining than the last one, though, in my mind. Like,
oh, yeah.
How exciting this is.
I mean, we get it. We need some cheese. But at the end of the day, I think we're all... Oh, the Widow Mine doing okay, but she needs to cancel... Oh, nice cancel on the base. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, so much action. All right, so what's going on? We've got the Mutas darting around, getting chased around by the slow battle cruisers, and now we've got this battle mech force coming through the middle. But they're gonna run into a bunch of lurkers.
Oh no, the Hellions!
Oh, space tank the lurkers! Shooey. I don't know what she was looking at. Maybe it was the Mutas distracting her. That was ugly.
Yeah, the Mutas definitely were. She's trying to save the gas because she's playing mech. But 10 workers fall into all this.
Man, I think Applejuice might be picking her apart, but we'll see. She has quite a bit of SCVs, and if we pull up the income tab, she's doing fine.
Yeah.
Now, what is kind of her end game goal here? Like, because Battle Mech is cute and all, but it doesn't really fight this lurker army. You know,
I mean, you gotta rely on
tank.
You gotta rely on tanks, but
Ghosts are coming out. Ghosts are coming out. That's promising.
I was gonna say Ghost is literally the only answer to lurkers, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Ghost and Liberators. Ghost tank Liberator, but it's mostly Ghost. That's
mostly Ghost. Pew. Yeah, that's the meme, but it's true. I'm just so scared of this lurker. I'm like holding my breath because I'm like, are these lurkers about to dive? I don't know if Shui can handle it.
Right now, I don't see how. She's just getting her Ghost out, like basically, period. And there's just CCs being built. Army supply in favor of Applejuice too.
Saving grace though could be the battle cruisers. Look how few Hydras there are.
Yep, true. And
I would almost be tempted. Is it psychotic to just like teleport the battle cruisers onto those Hydras and just start cleaning house before there's reinforcements? I don't know.
Here's the problem: Vipers. Yeah. Oh, actually, I don't hate that she lost the CC, being that she has some more. You know what I mean? Out of everything that's going on.
Yeah.
I think that's collateral damage.
As long as she pulls back into her shell, she can't just die immediately.
Other than snipes, I wouldn't hate this. Like, the Vipers are almost more terrifying than a lot of it to me. Oh, no, Shui! The Thor.
Oh, man. It's so sad these Thors keep running away so they can't take shots at the Vipers. Imagine if they could just get a couple high-impact shots on those Vipers, but they keep being caught on move command. And, look at those yoinks. Disgusting, man. So much value.
That's the problem with mech, you know what I mean? It's just, this was a 200 IQ by Applejuice. The reason why I'm giving Shui all the credit, though, is because of the debate again, after the cannon rush. Maybe if she was in cannon rush the first game, you know, that would be a little different. Like you said, I feel like us watching this, we're a little slighted in what could have been a better game, you know? This one's delivering, though. This one is delivering.
Yeah, I would love to dream of a 2-game series with this Zerg and Terran. This is a lot closer of a match, I think. It's this is yeah.
Oh no, Shui lands the Parabomb Viking. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good trick. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat. If you didn't know, if you land the Parabomb Viking, it takes the Parabomb off of it.
Oh. Shui, it's forgetting she has Yamato. Yamatos would be so good against that.
Yeah,
I'd use it on the Vipers.
All this move command. Yeah, there's some abilities that could be used here, man. The Yamato, a couple hits from those high impact doors. But yeah, all things considered, she's hanging in. maybe she could get like a Hellion run by cooking as she's holding this.
I think she's just trying. I think she's.
Yeah, I know why she's tunnel vision about the fight, but I would love to see, like, you know, as she starts to get comfortable with these rotations, say like, okay, I have a couple Hellions that aren't doing a whole lot. Maybe we send those out, or, you know, something. Maybe some Liberator harass, something to just like get a little pressure off of her back.
Hilariously, nice. The BCs could help, but she's not using the Yamatos. I wouldn't hate them going to a random location at like any of the bases on the other side of the map, and just a teleport. That might just throw Apple Juice a curveball, and if they trade out, that means she can get more ghosts, she can get more Liberators, more tanks, etc., etc.
So far, so turtly, though.
I mean, we even got a greater Spire, though, for Apple Juice right now, though.
Oh, he has one done?
Yep.
Uh-oh. Those could be a big issue.
Okay, Liberator's going to help out a little bit, maybe. Getting a few Hydra and a Bane. Nothing too crazy, but they're going to get intercepted right away after. It's
like, they both can't really get too much of an edge on each other, right? They're just kind of taking these little pot shots.
Now the meme right here would be, you know what Shui needs to do? Just play like Maru.
Okay, easy. Just listen to Dave, all right? Play like Maru.
Chat, how you doing? Dude, by the way, this is Uncle Toby from PiGPan. Sorry we're not talking as much to you guys. There's a lot of action here. We're just having a good time with the matches. And Shui's gonna drop mass CCs.
Look at all those CCs. Yeah, oh my god, she really is dropping mass CC. See how that pays off? At some point, she's got to expand. You can see all of her bases mining out, by the way.
Oh yeah, like look at this. She's really poor comparatively. Apple Juice leading the econ game, so like he can just trade out.
Oh, but look at their income. Apple Juice is mining out too. He's got to shuffle some drones around. Look at he's oversaturated like crazy. Okay, yeah. Apple Juice, that could bite you.
I mean, if you look at the income graph, but yeah, now he's starting to trade less. Oh my god, Chewy's taking a great fight, I think, with the Brood Lords. I don't know, Corruptors are out, Brood Lords are out, Lurkers are still here. This is getting scrappy.
He's kind of uncontested. I think he might regret morphing all those Brood Lords because suddenly there's nothing that shoots up. The BCs have free reign over this whole battle.
And the Vikings too, there's a lot of Vikings.
What the? Suddenly Apple Juice is running tail between his legs. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that went very well for Shui. Hopefully she lands one of these CCs. I mean, she's got CCs everywhere. I like the cute Ling hiding there, but still.
Oh, it's breaking my heart though, Dave. She is pulling back. I think this would have been a great moment for her to keep the momentum going.
She could have steamrolled. I think she's afraid of Zerglings, as crazy as that sounds, because the BCs are kind of there. She's lost a lot of... No, she's still got to get a Blue Flame.
She's got a couple Blue Flamers. Yeah, maybe she didn't have as many for that instant, so she wanted to wait for them to come, and now she's pushing back out with the Hellions. But,
yeah, but you're right. She needs to secure at least the base. I wouldn't hate seeing her try getting these Zerglings out of the way and just... That would have been the other move.
Bum rush a hatchery, something, like, with that momentum. As it is... The fight's still going okay, but the Corruptors are here, and that was that moment where it was like, okay, the Corruptors aren't here yet, maybe we can get some work done, but the Corruptors are here now, and the fight is taking it's a reversal of what we saw last time. The Corruptors are now dominating the air. No target fire on the Brood Lords means the ground is getting swiped.
Yeah, she needs to kill the Brood Lords, and then she's fine.
But the Brood Lords just did not die during that fight.
Oh, Stewie, why did we target
all the way home? Heartbreaker, man.
It is.
Could have killed those. Okay, but now we have some Thors target firing the Brood Lords. We're finally getting that work done we needed to, but the cost of it is a CC. And, I mean, a whole lot of our mech ground army. And now look at the income. But, I mean, both of them are on relatively even income, but the banks are gone. They're kind of on even supply. I would think this favors Terran, though. At the end, even though that fight went well for Zerg.
Well, the gas bank of Apple Juice, look at, he's got Brood Lords again. So
he does have a, yeah. No, you know what? I just said Apple just said no bank, but you're reminding me of that gas bank. That gas bank could be really impactful for morphing Brood Lords. How much does a Brood Lord cost? It's 150 gas. It still costs 150 minerals, though, and he's quite strapped for minerals.
Yeah, he's looking pretty poor there. Now we get a Hellion run by, but there's not many drones over here. But hilariously.
It's so ironic. Apple Juice really needs to have drones over here to get his eco up, but they aren't
going
here.
To gas.
That's lucky for him.
You know, at the end of the day, though, Now, Shui's going so many tanks, that's a bit of a problem. Oh, the Banelings are a little askew.
Yeah, not gonna get too much done. 5 SCVs is nothing to a lady who's got
no, but the Broodlords are gonna hop on the tanks.
Actually, it was all a distraction. It was all a distraction for Broodlords. This is kind of looking...
Alright, Shui's just forgetting. With the BCs, what she needed to do is Yamato cannon. It sounds crazy. She keeps forgetting Yamato. She had Yamato. It's a crazy fight. If she Yamato those Broodlords in the past fight, that would have been like...
Now, the people, I don't know if everybody knows this. Yamato does one shot a Broodlord, does it? Or does it two shots?
I
know it does a ton of damage.
2 shots to him, I think.
2 shots, okay.
Could be wrong,
One shot the Corruptor.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I wish there was a battlecruiser on this map. I'm gonna click and see what the damage is. Somebody fact check us. Somebody go on Liquipedia and look up battlecruiser Yamato damage for us.
It's
one shot to Brood says Booyah. Alright, so
it does? Okay, yeah. She definitely had 3 Yamatos, and that would have made that whole fight totally in favor of Shui right there, unfortunately for her. But this is scrappy.
Yeah, now the Broodlord Corruptor is here en masse.
So she forgot about Ghost. Oh no, she has like 1 Ghost, but all the Thors, I don't hate it, but this is where the Ghost would have been nice though too for sniping. Now, but unfortunately, I don't think she's gonna have it.
Let's see though. Look how many. Look how fast the Broodlings died at the
mech. Yeah, the Hellbats and the tanks.
So I don't know. Maybe these, but the Thors just can't get in range. Look at the way he's.
Yeah, I think it's how it's all clumped up together. It's kind of a little nutty here. Now there's
I like how
Banelings.
he's clumping his Broodlords and keeping them away from the Thors.
And the problem is the Corruptors, they're still out behind it. Oh my god, this base is dead. Is it?
Is it?
Is it?
Just coming in and out with the Broodlords.
Alright, the Bane's
coming
coming behind
tickle
us.
damage. You see Banes? Are there Banes on this map? Where is that?
Now what could happen is a mistake. Apple Juice could get overconfident. Well, now at this point, I don't know. I was gonna say, watch, he's gonna make every Corruptor into a Broodlord.
Ooh, and the Banelings hit right on top of... Yeah. Oh, that was a really nice Baneling play. Wow, that was a nice Baneling play.
Alright, she needs to hit these Broodlords with these Thors. There's only 4 Thors. Shui down to 64 army supply.
She's splitting her shots. She's not even... And what can you do? The Broodlords are just overwhelming. They're just overwhelming. I can't believe it's coming down to this right now, but this is looking like the end of the game. Wow. Well played by Apple Juice.
GG.
Can't believe it, man. I really believed in Shui for a bit there. I don't know what you... Right, that one fight in the middle with the BCs, but then she pulled back instead of capitalizing. That might have been the game-deciding moment. Crazy game.
I think we should definitely make it. Are we new masters or plats now?
Patches says it might have been a throw not expanding as Shui. Maybe she could have expanded faster.
What's the key combo for the income? The graph, it's numpad 1 to show the income graph, but you need to have WCS or Observer Plus. Shui played really well. That was just that's a tougher thing. Gotta go eat. Thank you for playing, Shui. I'm sorry about that. I feel really bad that was the case. But you know what? Thank you so much. You played pretty damn well. Just a couple mistakes.
Yeah, Shui. Unfortunately. You got like the most unlucky play. You got like the cannon rush troll into the race you didn't want to play against. So shout out to you for doing so well despite of it all.
And Apple Juice, congrats on being a greasy man. You know? What else can we say?
Just an armpit stain.
And I just want to tell you, local time to Dave and to Uncle Toby, it is 4:20. Well, no, I just turned to 4:21, but smoke them if you got them.
Salute.
Great.
No bad feelings, Shay. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear
it. Captain Newbie loses once and kicked off the team. Never, my friend. All right, so we're going to do Summer versus Kirktown Veteran Gamer. Or USMC Vat Gamers his Twitch name, but bummer.
Everybody pray for Vet Gamer. They ran out of smokes. Hard times.
Yeah. Oof, ZVZ. Man, before Bolya's like, yo, it's gonna be all Protoss, he said. I'm like, alright. It's getting spicy here.
Yeah, it's good we got some Zerg for variety.
Yeah, I mean, last week we had some spicy ones too. Still, we're 2-2. Gene Sim coming in strong with the 12 pool. Apple Juice coming in with the cannon rush into Zerg. I've been practicing my cannon rush this week, like 200 games. Oh my god.
Okay, that's interesting because I recently played I usually recently played Apple Juice and he cannon rushed me too. So I guess this is just the way he lives now.
It's the type of life he picked, right? Apple Juice.
That's right.
Apple Juice trying to get his opponent so salty they're gonna change their name to Prune Juice. Good luck, Vet.
Oh man, that's good. That's good. The when's the next clan war, Dave? Is this a weekly thing or is this
bi-weekly-ish?
Bi-weekly. There we go.
Might have to take some time off after for bits and pieces, but we can
Patches,
figure it
are
out.
you keen to play? Are you trying to get in on it?
Patches wants to get in the next one. We get 2 weeks. Chat, I'm sorry I haven't been talking to all you individually at times, too. All you here. Part-time badass. Miss Cavera came in. I haven't seen her in a minute. Solstice came in. Dark Omega. Patches. Dave and Dave Summon. Sorry about that. Seba and Tater. Everybody. I don't know, all the people. Shuey, thanks again. Enjoy your dinner. Okay, here we go. And you, Uncle Toby, thanks for coming in.
No problem. Enjoying it. My pleasure. All right, cooling off of that was such a banger of a game, man. That was awesome. Nice, full-on macro.
I think next one we should do the uncapped one. It depends. I think for you guys though, we need Pig for that.
The uncapped. So who would you guys put forward?
Probably Foxer and stuff. You never know with me though.
Yeah.
I'm a little cheeky on how I. It depends.
So
on
we
how,
do have Psystorm Ryan, who will play for us on time. Maybe we could get him to play Foxer. That could be a cool game.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm sure we could pick up people for it for fun. You know what I'm saying? Like definitely.
Yeah. It doesn't matter what kind of like team alliance they really have, as long as we get a fair match, kind of thing.
Oh, for sure. All right, here we are. So it is 2-2 for both teams. Want to do the honors?
Sure. Bottom left, playing for PiGPan in the Zerg. It's summer. Don't know much about them, but they play for Pig. That means I like him.
Gotcha. And his opponent in the upper right, he's actually a U.S. Marine Corps vet. It is a veteran gamer with the purple and the pog squirrel from Kirktown. Good dude. He's
All right. USMC vet gamer. Accurate. Gotta love accurate usernames. You know, do you ever just think about like making your username Dave in game?
Yeah, I mean it is.
Dave
Testa. Dave Testa SC. Dave Test SC.
There you go.
And everything, pretty much now.
Kirktown is the home of authentic usernames.
Even when I hit Diamond for the first time, and I got casted by a loco, it was Dave.
Oh,
hey,
Rotterdam.
Roddy. Hey, thank you, Mr. Roddy, for the big raid, my man. I hope you had a good stream. What up, Aaron and Neck? I'm with me is Uncle Toby. We're casting Kirktown versus PiGPan. That's right, the Dave stream versus the Pig team. And a lot of memes have been happening.
Epic games. We've had some rushes. We've had some macro. Anything can happen.
We've had
all
off
even
racing
matches. Variety of off racing, main racing. Variety of MMRs here.
We even had some Formula 1 racing. No, that was Roddy last night. I enjoyed your Roddy's F1 games last night. Low key, low key. And then I ended up wanting to play Zerg for some reason before bed. Guys, the beers. Alrighty.
So far, so tame in this ZVZ mirrored builds.
Yeah, neither
Mirrored
one doing anything
builds.
too cheeky yet, really.
The most respectful game we've had so far.
Yep. You know what? You know what's not respectful? My cat. He's like, it's time to feed me, and he weighs as much as a small seal.
Is he as slippery as a seal?
No, he's like a furry seal. You know, if seals had fur, that's literally what my cat looks like. Alrighty. Yeah, he's a good boy. Sorry, Charlie. You're gonna have to wait a little bit. Yeah, I mean, he'd be a good feline diabetes commercial cat. That's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? He's a chonk.
I get you. I had when you said seal, I was like, say less. He's a chonker.
Yep. Well, we got a Baneling Nest versus a Roach Warren, and opposite sides of me showing it. This could get spicy pretty quick.
Alright. Now, neither of us are Zerg players. So
I play a good. I've been playing more lately, but yeah, true.
So how does this usually go down? I don't know if I'm familiar with this Bane versus Roach Nest.
Well, I mean, Banelings versus Roaches is not good. I mean, if you got into like +1 lings, but realistically, the Baneling Nest is usually for safety. Same time if it's like a Ling Bane bust. Vet's getting the gas. I think he might be okay. He just needs to, wall up basically, and he's got a good wall. He's kind of opening. I'd call this like a Sioux opener. It's just kind of safe. Obviously, it's not like a full wall. Oh, he's gonna lose an Overlord though. I don't like that.
Run over.
Yeah, run away.
It's like Summer lost track of it. We can get to safety. Who knows? But maybe the big story here is these lings coming across.
Yeah, he's going.
And the wall is okay.
All right, Vet needs to hold position this because right now they're gonna derp. Oh my god.
This one queen is on stop command, not hold command.
Uh-oh.
Okay, but now he switches it out. Still not on hold command. Gotta be careful. Okay, now he fixes it.
And this is not a tell. I'd like to see Vet go into +1, but yeah, Summer with the Baneling Nest. Usually you're implying the faster third base going Ling Bane, but he's got the layer. He's 100% going to be dropping some gases and going to Mutas. Oh, wait, what was that? I swear to God, Summer just killed his own Overlord.
Wait, what?
I think he just killed his own Overlord. I'm gonna look on the queen.
Way.
He did. Oh my god! He just killed his own Overlord. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that unless they're bad like me. I mean, it's no disrespect to Summer, but Jesus, he's a sadist. This man's a sadist.
Okay, we've got an absolute sicko here from Pig Clan.
Oh my god!
Painting blood on their own buildings. War paint.
Oh god, he just like almost, and he damn near supplied himself. He had 52 out of 54. I don't think I've ever seen that. Yeah.
Hey, look, man, where is the Roach Warren? Okay, Roach Warren's done for Summer. Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Continuing the spirit of Clown Fiesta games. Oh my god. This is great.
Look, everyone knows if you make a sacrifice to the gods, it influences your playstyle. So
for sure.
This is just all we're saying.
It's the sacrificial overlord.
You need to lose in the group stage to win the Katowice, right? You need to sacrifice your overlord to win the clan war.
Yeah, exactly. Remember that hold position from Vet before? That was a thing of the past. Now we got the roaches in the front. Army supply in favor of Summer, but it's actually more roaches. It's not looking too good for Vet. Going for a macro hatch and a hatch. In a way, I don't hate it because it's ZVZ. If you're worried about losing your third, you at least have some production. I mean, being an optimist here, trying to be.
Yeah, so what are we even looking at? We're looking at even workers, but Summer's got 2 more extra hatcheries.
All right, I want to mention something. Go on. But I want to mention.
And then Summer's on more roaches than UMC Vet. I'm not feeling it for your guy here.
Well, I was gonna get into that. So Vet actually had a sick opener, in my opinion, but he did some of the strangest shit. He just went into +1 melee with +1 ranged attacks, not Carapace. And He's going
Plus
into a
one melee for
hybrid,
his no Zerglings that he has. That's pretty sad.
and he's very supply blocked. He's forgetting Overlords. Well, he's going to be unsupply blocked by the drones going down. Ay.
Oh, he canceled a hatchery. He's got that going for him. Oh, for some reason, I didn't catch quite what happened, but for some reason, Summer has one less hatchery than they did a couple seconds ago.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, he canceled it. I guess I think he. Huh? I'm a little confused.
Oh, yeah.
Summer is certainly playing a little strangely here, guys in chat, gals in chat. What's going on is oddly we played a different order of games. We had our Diamond 2 players play. Bolya off-raced. Gene Sim played Zerg in 12 pool both games. Actually, was it a 12 pool? Or it might have been I think it was a 12 pool actually. And then Shui played against Apple Juice. So we had a Grandmaster match next. And well, unfortunately, Shui got Cannon Rush game 1, and Apple Juice decided to off-race his Zerg in game 2. But now we're here at our lowest MMR, the Platinum Diamond 3 match. So
this is a very unpredictable league, Platinum League. I know probably a lot of you might relate. You know, things can go any which way. Not everyone's quite clean on their economy build-up. Not everyone's quite clean on their money spending. And so a lot of comebacks are possible. Very unpredictable.
You want to know something funny? Chat was pointing it out to me, and I didn't even know. Oh, look at this from Vet, though. He's going to get a cancel in the 4th, which doesn't...
look at this little multi-prong. Ling's on the other side, too. That's pretty clean. Look at that.
He's hitting the queen, though, but still not... Yeah, actually pretty
Unfortunately, not enough Lings to do too much. He doesn't even kill the queen. But a good idea.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Apologies, too. I just got to say, my cat is just relentless over here. He just will not stop.
I can hear your attention going away. I'm like, what's going on? Okay, the cat's back.
He's meowing and murder. Charlie, you will live another day without a little bit of food for a little bit longer. All right, I don't think this fight's gonna go well, but do we see some magnificent corrosive vials? That's the question.
Oh my god.
Oh, holy crap.
Oh my god. That was everything you could dream of, corrosive vials.
Is it enough? Oh my god, it gets better.
It keeps going.
What is this game?
This is what we mean, guys. The comeback potential's real.
Is it?
Still comes down. It's still questionable.
Is it? Vials?
More vials.
Vials?
Keep filing. They never dodge. Holy crap.
Oh my god.
Again.
It's a Roach and a Ravager versus 2 Roaches, but now the Lings come in for a surround. That +1 melee actually coming in. Lurker Den coming down for Summer. Vet at 46
clans for Vet. That's a spicy move. He's going for investors.
You know what I'd like to see out of Vet is drones.
Yes, me too. This timer is on his head because Summer is way ahead, Mika.
Well, that was a bit of a dice roll. Oh, look at this, the cheeky Ling run by. Vet's pretty good at splitting up his Ling run bys, though. He's gonna get a scout on the Lurker Den if he actually is paying attention to it, and I think that he did good job of distracting Summer at least. But
yeah, this is his signature move with the Ling run bys, but unfortunately, he doesn't have any pressure to pair it with. Like, imagine if he pulls all those roaches out of position and then he like runs in, like snipes some buildings off with his main army. Unfortunately, all that takes a little bit of APM to do. Let's see what happens here with this Lurker transition. I'm predicting it's going to be ugly. I mean, well, Lurker is...
Vet scouted it, but did he actually get the information? Additionally, Vet going into a hive. He has a Lurker Den of his own, by the way, but at the same time, another problem for Vet is he's not getting that Carapace upgrades. Summer, funnily enough, also didn't get the Carapace upgrades until now, though. So there is that. I wonder.
So am I crazy to think like once the Lurkers are out, the Carapace doesn't matter quite as much because the Lurkers just do so much damage? They kind of ignore the Carapace.
Yeah, if it gets the Lurker versus Lurker, the funny thing is, let's see, then it could become all right on top of catching them. Oh my god, this push is huge. This is where the Roaches win. I feel like with the Carapace like after, and it's gonna be.
Yeah, Summer's here. Lurkers are morphing for Vet, and there's no Lurkers with Summer's army. So hey, look at this. Could be a hold with the Lurkers.
At the same time, yeah. Thing is Ravagers, and there's only one Ravager, so that's gonna go in favor of Vet. Oh my god, the Lurkers are getting god tier damage.
all these big AoE hits. For everybody who likes seeing oddly satisfying AoE shots, this game is for you.
Oh my god, StarCraft is totally glitched out in the music. Well, that, okay, he does have Overseers now, and that is not the move for our orange Zerg player. Oh
Game
my
of
god.
Throws here. Summer's had eco lead for this whole game, but they just can't manage to take a decent fight on this side of the map.
Yeah, now Chad is actually saying it. I was about to get to... Yes, I'm aware of this, guys. You have to excuse Uncle Toby. He's also a Protoss. I just do a little more casting, you know. His Vipers.
Right.
He who has the Vipers wins the Lurker Wars.
Alright.
But if those were all Ravagers...
Even to my Protoss brain, that makes sense. You know, you pull things.
Hey man, I'm not faulting you, like I said. Alright. That with another run by catches a Hydra, because he actually... If he actually micros these Lings, he could get a lot of drones. And that could be pretty big, but Summer has a massive economy.
But any little chip damage on that economy is very welcome for Vet, as you know, they've taken such good fights. Maybe this is what they need to make the game finally even on eco.
Yeah, I was pulling up the lost units. So we have 69 lost roaches. It's nice.
Nice.
Summer's lost 69, mostly to those amazing corrosive biles from Veteran Gamer earlier.
That's awesome. Just no reaction. I mean, now we're about to see some more lurker action. Look at this, a bunch of roaches going
He's
to
gonna
the
yeet
grinder.
like Leroy Jenkins. Wait, Vet, kill the lurkers, target the lurkers.
Oh
no!
Big shots. Look at those roaches go to red right away.
He had a moment to just hop on top of those lurkers, and he mistargeted.
He's sweating. His palms were sweaty, knees weak, arms heavy. Couldn't quite.
Oh, but look at Mr. Ling run by over here. Back. Oh wait, he should have committed down the one lurker.
Come
scared
on,
him.
Keep going. Go. Heading into the main's all right, but there's not really as many drones to.
Yeah, all he had to do is go back down there. He would have been totally pulled him apart.
Cancel this lurker den? I think he's gonna get the lurker den. No, he misclicked the Lings. Oh, he could have gotten the lurker den. I think it was F2 action. What do you think? I think that might have been F2.
Well, he's been splitting them off so well every time. If he just works on paying attention to the attacks a little bit, I think that's gonna move up pretty quick just by his Ling run bys, probably in every matchup. You know what I mean? That's
such a good skill. Like once you get the you stop accidentally F2ing your run by out of there, but just having that in the back of your mind and like hitting two places at once.
That just right click
fundamental.
Well, like right here. If he just went up, right-clicking
on... dive the hatchery. Just a little bit better target choice here. Lurkers are burrowing. Oh, this is slaughter. Summer's falling apart.
Corrosive biles.
The corrosive biles. Again. No escape.
Oh my god. And in a moment's notice, the army supply getting crazy.
Lurkers, go.
Yeah,
my goodness.
I gotta head into Summer, right?
Yeah.
So Summer's macro has been pretty good.
Yeah.
But his fights, I don't think that's his strong point.
Not it.
I don't think it's his strong point. Literally nothing we could have done better there, you know?
Holy. I mean, it just goes to show, man, what macro does for you, because they've taken the worst fights possible, but they are still somehow winning this game, and I mean, that's what drones does. That's what drones are for.
Yeah.
And ultras are coming for Summer, I believe. Yes. So hey, if they like the A move so much, maybe that'll go well for them.
All that needed to do earlier was right-click with the Lings on the hatchery. Note of it in one less hatchery. Ay.
This was another moment like that Shui game where, not to call her out again, but like where somebody wins a fight, and then after winning the fight, they just like retreat. Man. Whereas like imagine if those lurkers run forward a screen, click on a hatchery, kill a ton of drones, and then suddenly UMC is leveraging this lead. As of now, they're just kind of letting Summer remax.
Yeah, he's taking
problematic. Sorry, he's taking what?
He's taking not the best fights, right? He keeps fighting into these. Those two lurkers had to have God tier kills, 41 kills on the one. I didn't even see the other one.
41.
He's like obsessed with those two lurkers. All he has to do, okay, finally kills
it.
But I think those two lurkers were the MVPs for Summer. So as much as he threw, he's been making up for the damage in terms of, okay. These lurkers finally go down for
At
vet.
long last, this hatchery is getting taken out. These drone lights taken out. This is the damage that vet needed.
No, is he gonna lose the lurkers though? Because vet doesn't seem like he has. Well, now he's getting money again.
We're gonna take a little peek at the income. It is starting to even out.
Well, we're getting
After
adrenal glands
Summer's lead.
for Summer, but you don't think he's doing too much with Lings anyway. But
Corruptors. Look at this. Corruptors on the side of vet. Does he have a greater spire?
I think he wants to kill the overseers.
Oh.
But you know,
That's cool.
he's going
He is
into a
getting
greater
the
spire.
spire.
Yo,
That's kind of cool.
This is a sick game.
This is a sick game. This is literally dawning on me. I've never seen this before. Corruptors to kill the overseers so you can bring your lurkers in. Is this like Loki genius?
Yeah. Funnily enough, like I just had a ZBZ. I'm not too proud of around this, on this area, I guess. And I ended up dying. Well, I usually do an all-in, and somehow the games turned into like 30-minute games. And I died to Skyzerg. It was like, how did I die to Skyzerg? He went mutas into Corruptor Broodlord.
Wow. That's pretty cool though. Anytime somebody wins with that, you almost can't hate because you know it's so ridiculous. You're like, this guy just had to have outplayed me. Like,
Oh yeah.
Just...
Well, unless I'm playing Protoss, then I just break my. I want to break my keyboard.
Dave, no. That keyboard.
I'm borderline toxic these days. I'll admit it. I've changed from being a little salty. I need some try. That's why I'm off racing.
We've ramped it up to full on toxic from salty.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you hate to see it.
Yeah,
What's got you down, man? What gets you so upset?
Let's see here.
We had a little therapy session as the CBC.
Yeah, the not a build therapy session. I'm like, ironically, that what you said, it actually does. I'm like, I just died to Swarm Host Muta. It's not a build, or
it's not a build. It shouldn't win.
Yeah, exactly. Widow Mines. That's enough for it. I rest my case, Your Honor. Or honestly, 3 racks. So one thing, an affinity I share with Roddy is I hate fucking 3 racks. So bad. I don't know why. It just always
something about like the do or die nature of it. I think has to make it like the fact that you can just like lose instantly.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that's what makes Widow Mine. You know what I mean? You feel like that's part of it. It's just the fact where it's like you had this whole idea and then suddenly, boom, you didn't have a shield battery, and now whatever you were thinking about, it's irrelevant. That's why everybody hates Cannon Rush, because like you can come in with the best plan and then suddenly you have to play their game.
Well, I hate to say this, but your boy's looking like he's in trouble. He's 100 drones, which is nice ordinarily. Vet's lower drone count. It's not been like it's been working for him, but now he's getting to a point where his army's scary. But we have Ultralisk come. Okay, Ultralisk coming from Summer, but
look, you're saying my boy's in trouble, but can we even?
I don't
this
even know.
This game's been everything. This game's been everything and nothing. Who knows what is going to happen?
The only thing we're missing is what would be a great ZVZ unit is the Viper. And Vet built Pathogen Glands, and he never built a single Infestor.
These would be the first Platinum players to ever build a Viper, though, so you're asking a lot from them. This is kind of a scary step to get to.
Oh, but look at the Broodlords! Oh my god, talk about getting caught with your pants down.
Holy moly. What a position for those Broodlords. They're really covering the lurkers.
And I love the token Scouter Muta. That's what I'm going to call it. Because that was totally...
Yeah, it runs ahead of the pack because it's got faster move speed. Tells you what's going on.
Yep.
Vet the Scout. Holy moly.
But he's not microing the Broodlords. He's going to die. Like, Vet with the most base corrosive biles of all time, losing Broodlords to the biles, but...
the carnage.
That's what I'm saying. I know there's a lot of drones. I know there's a lot of economy, but Summer's having to spend it all. And he's forced to the pure wing Ultralisk.
I like that they're playing into their strength. And they look like Summer's got Corruptors. Hold on. Hold on.
Hold the phones.
Hold the phone. Is that the steadfast catchphrase? Hold the phone.
Yeah, hold the phone. You got it. That's where we got it, my man. The other Dave Caster.
The other Dave. Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
Dude, the Ultras. Hold on. Look at the Ultras.
Summers. I don't understand.
Look at the Ultras.
Okay, now I have 2 cats attacking me as this goes on.
Oh my god. 2 cats.
Wanted food. Yeah.
What is... How can anyone focus?
It hurts. It's... I don't know, man. This is like, it's sucking my will to live. This game's still going, and I have no idea what's going on.
Holy moly. All right. Let's see if I can try to suss out what's happening as the dust settles. All right. Summer is down army supply. They have ultras, and ultras do big damage, but hydras do big damage to ultra when ultra don't shoot hydra. Ultra run away, so ultra die.
And Xavier, thanks for the 100 bits. I don't know, this could go either way, mate. That's all I can see here. Bet the 50 workers, though. I don't like that now, and there's hatcheries getting dropped everywhere. Ay.
Look. What I need from Summer. Summer.
Look at this! The overlords!
The overlords are dying, but what I need from Summer is some things that shoot down, okay, Summer? Can we get that? Can we get a couple things that shoot down? Alright, we've got anything. I beg of you. Some banelings. Some banelings would be great!
Oh no, Vet's gonna be screwed! Look at the supply! He's gonna lose every Okay, I like this from Vet, though. Vet's gonna go right across the map because there's a lot of supply.
There we go. He's
tied up
in with this army that he has.
He's like, I'll trade you your overlords for your buildings.
Yeah, how's that trade? How about we trade the thing that loses you the game with my overlords? How does that work?
I mean, corruptors can kill buildings too, but look at these hydras and roaches putting in the work, and the lings.
Putting in the utmost. Summer's rally is being intercepted.
Yeah, this is looking pretty rough. The corruptors are just like flying around. Look, I wish I didn't build these corruptors. I really wish I didn't build these corruptors. If he built some corruptors, he would have been fine. But he built all the corruptors.
So many corruptors. Really a truly excessive number. I think they might have done an accidental whoopsie and they held down the corruptor key. Never accidentally hold down the corruptor key, guys.
Oh my god, Vet's jumping on all the production, the Ultra Cavern, the spawning pool, the Hydra Den. There's a lurker, a Chad lurker den here.
A to Z of Zerg buildings are dying in this space right now, guys. You can spell the whole alphabet.
Holy crap. This is what happens when you're a smoker and you don't have your smokes, guys. Because Vet was just saying, he's like, I'm already tilted. I have no cigarettes. And you know what? Maybe that's all it took for this strangest...
Brought the animal out of him. Didn't have the cigarettes to calm him down.
This has got to be... This may be the goated game. The goated series right here.
We're looking at it, guys, live here. StarCraft action. Goated series.
Okay, well, we still have another one after the series. This is the first game.
I just forgot.
Yeah.
Guys, if you like this...
Wait, another proxy lurker down in the cope. What? GG's called. Veteran Gamer takes it. Oh.
Wow.
Chat, I am so sorry. Thanks again to Roddy. Satan Savior, thanks for the 100 bits. We have game 2 coming up. I need a brief break to feed me these cute, adorable kitties that are waiting. I should try to show them. But, hold on. All right, yeah, they're going to run. They're literally grunting. Need a min for cats. They need food. I'm going to have to give them treats probably to make sure they don't bug me. All right, I'll be right back. You can hold down the fort.
All right, I'm holding down the fort. It's me, Uncle Toby, holding down the fort. AMA. I don't know. Somebody tell me what Roddy was up to. What's up, Tater Tutor? Did you guys see the news? We have asteroid soil. What's it like to be so handsome? It's hard. It's hard. Is it our man actual uncle? I plead the fifth. Grand Uncle Toby. Is that a real family member? Can you be a grand uncle? I don't know. Oh, yeah, you can. You can. You could be a great aunt. Yeah, I have a great aunt. I don't know why. All right. Wait. Quick reality check on that one. Yeah, they're grand uncles. All right. You did see the news. Osiris Rex. There's a VOD of that. That's pretty cool. Did you, Dave Test? Did you see the probe came back with asteroid dust?
No.
That's on the front page today.
Really?
Yeah, man. We're gonna learn about the secrets of the universe, or something.
No shit.
From a bucket full of dust that they got off an asteroid.
Based
We're gonna learn where we come from, where we're going,
Yeah.
the meaning of life.
But you know what we're not going to learn?
What are we not gonna learn?
Is why are the last two living beings going to be? Living species. It's going to be Keith Richards and cockroaches. We'll never know.
That
You
much
know?
we already knew. We didn't need an asteroid to prove us that, Dave. We already knew that.
Well, we'll find out. You know what I wish? I wish we had one day off. Are you all about... This is a random tangent as we get into this. I don't know about you, man. I think the Europeans got it right. I want that 3-day weekend, 4-day work week, you know?
What do you mean the Europeans got that figured out? Is that standard issue in Europe now? I thought
Isn't
that was
it?
still...
They're not everywhere, but some places.
Can we get some Europeans to chime in?
Yeah, come on, chat.
I don't know.
I don't know.
About
This is classic American bullshit. Just pulled right out of thin air.
Those Europeans have everything, man. They work 1 day a week. They all
I'm
ride
not
horses.
going there, man. I'm just telling you. You know what I would love to do? I'd love to have, a couple drinks tonight, and not have to worry about struggling into work in the morning after I was just sick last week.
Man, nobody wants to do that. You were sick last week? What was wrong with you?
Acid reflux it ended up being, but I still need to follow up because it could have been. I had chest pain. Yeah, who would have thought? I smoke like a fucking chimney. But anyway, no, I was actually really scared because I was getting dizzy at work and I almost fell down.
Oh my goodness!
I almost fell down the stairs in the warehouse because I work in IT, but for food distribution, it's Italian import export distribution for grocery stores and restaurants. But you know what?
Vital services there. They need their computers to go into.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you almost fell down. Man, that sucks.
3 times. Yeah, then the next day when I almost got in a car accident, I said, nah, I don't think I'm coming into work.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Car accidents. All right, don't mess around with that, please.
Yeah.
I don't have to tell you that.
Yeah.
Anyways, summer for PiGPan and USMC.
Let's call him Vet.
Gamer.
He's Vet.
Call him Vet. He's Vet.
And in the spiciest series, Kid Chillin', you got a lot to live up to for yours. Honestly, Shuey and Apple Juice's Zerg was pretty good too. That was
that was a good one.
Gene Sim just bullying. I like bully you, no offense, brother. I know you were off racing, but you're like, never again will I off race. You probably just didn't want to play ZBZ.
We scared Bully off of playing Zerg forever.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or
Protoss. Protoss.
He's like, dude, I take back half of what I say about Protoss now once he experienced the...
Isn't that satisfying? You hear so much Protoss shit talking. Protoss is for babies. Protoss plays itself, and then you just see someone fall on their face. I'm sorry, Bully. I love you. It's just a little satisfying.
Oh, it is sometimes,
Anyways.
man. I mean, let's be real here. Protoss deserves a little bit of flaming of the other races sometimes, and it's usually in those situations. It's like when I was Vindicated, when I remember my Terran was like Platinum 2, and I mean, basically, like, I don't really try Terran that much. There was a period I did something, but I always played Greasy. But I actually played a macro game. I was challenged by a Terran that I absolutely bodied, and he goes, Protoss is so easy, man. I could beat you. His MMR was supposedly higher than my Protoss's. I dropped a lot. I go, all right, buddy, let's go, and we'll play a macro game. I absolutely curb stomped him. Absolutely curb stomped him. I was like, see, so Terran's so hard, huh? Does that mean? So it's a good feeling.
Put them in their place. What are we looking at here? Forge, fast forge. So this is interesting. We got the race switch, and we've got a 2010 asked for their build back. But
True.
I don't know what's happening with this forge. Are we about to see cannons on this proxy pylon? I mean, the Zerg is taking down the proxy pylon, so I guess not. But
yeah,
I don't know if there's some kind of follow-up pressure that Summer had in mind.
I don't know. I think he just doesn't know the race stuff. It was like a Nexus first forge, fast expand. Shout out to Rocker. He loves that.
Yeah. There you go, Dave. Dave with the knowledge, the esoteric Protoss cheese.
Yeah. I know my boys, the Protoss boys.
Yeah, man. You probably see because you cast like the NA regional qualifiers and stuff that Rocker plays in.
No, but I cast enough of everything and watch enough.
Okay.
I watch a goddamn lot of StarCraft.
Yeah, that much you do. I don't know. You're a legend.
Anyway, still, as does most of the chat, and yeah, I mean, you're like, I don't, watch as much, but yeah, you're Uncle Toby, you're a legend in PiGPan and in the community.
I'll take that.
Of your own way,
My own way.
Yeah, please stop. What is this? Stargate into, is he gonna go for, he's trying to go for something like the hero build, maybe? I think it's gonna be something cheekier. I think it's gonna be,
it's a whole lot of
Void Ray.
gateways for it to be a normal macro build.
Yeah. I never finished my thought before. So this is upside down. Anytime you have a logo on this map, there's one upside down, but I still have the Cranky Ducklings tournament that I casted Saturday. The logo's on the map, and it's the Tenacious Turtle Tussle. But what an adorable little turtle that is. Shout out to the Cranky Ducklings for their amazing
man.
artwork.
They always have really cute drawings.
Oh, yeah.
They, I like how they have different animals for all their tournaments, too.
All right.
The turtle, the platypus. Anyways.
Now, Uncle Toby, Bullia's asking, is this the one Oracle in the Glaive Adepts?
I mean, Bulia, to ask me, is this the one Oracle in the Glaive Adepts? This is absolutely not the build that pros do. Alright, we're missing some things. This could be into Glaive Adepts, but the +1 is telling me that it's not, because you dip. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. This is Platinum League, so literally anything could happen. So, I don't know. Maybe it's +1 Glaive Adepts because we're beaming. But for Glaive Adepts to be useful, you don't need a +1, right? They always two-shot Lings. Doesn't matter if you have upgrades. But, Zealots with +1 suddenly two-shot Lings when they previously don't. That's why they'd be useful for a charge build.
Well, what I was going to say, I was expecting a Void Ray and Charge Lots myself, because that seems about this range. But you know what I will say? This Twilight Council is doing not a goddamn okay, now, as I say that, of course...
Blink! Alright, we're
Blink.
both wrong.
No, that's what I'm saying. I feel like he was trying to do something like the hero build, but with a... Maybe he built the Forge,
because
he's...
I don't know what you smelled that,
Yeah.
Called it. But look at this Dark Shrine.
Actually, this reminds me of Hero with not... like something Hero would do. Proxy Gate. He's going DTs, though. Oh my god, I love this guy. This is like... This has got me written all over it. This is.
Wait a second.
This is the Dave Testa
special. This is why you knew
special.
what it was, because you do this.
I mean, I actually didn't see that, but there's going to be a Spire. He's got the tools, but does he know how to use them?
We're both making the skinny tall buildings right now. Spire and Dark Shrine.
Yeah, this game's gotten awfully phallic really fast. I mean, Jesus.
Jesus, somebody censor this.
Yeah, I know. Ay.
That's a whole lot of Zerglings to push into with Blink Stalkers for one.
Blink Stalker, DT, like what the? And Mutas? It's gonna be Mutas. My boy Vat likes Mutas.
Vat has a lot of Lings, and that, I mean, as it stands, he scouts the Stalkers. Summer needs to get a little bit
look at this! The Oracles run uncontested.
Oh, Oracle? Okay, Oracle's running uncontested. We got a lot going on right now. Stalkers being caught out by the Lings. Oracle's going berserk in the main.
Well, no, you missed it. The Oracle killed the Queen. The two Oracles killed the Queen, and then... this is a disaster.
Look, man, I'm saying, like, okay, that's cool and all. We killed the Queen, but...
Oh, he's going right for the Spore.
The Lings.
There's no shot there's going to be an Overseer. No shot there's going to be an Overseer.
Come on, put together. The Zergs, come on. Whenever you see your Spore Crawler getting targeted like that, alright? The alarms need to go off in your head. You need those Overseers. Uh-oh, the DTs are here.
Oh, that's got to be Malden. He's my guy, but I'm like, this is such a base Protoss, not a build.
It really is.
It's not a build.
Protoss can do anything and win.
And he can't even go into Mutas because of the Blank Stalkers. And the DTs could become Archons.
That's what hurts so much, right? That's what hurts so much, is he had the Muta tech. I would have thought the Mutas might have been able to overwhelm. And especially because look, he's killing the Stalkers. Imagine if he just pumps Mutas right now. He's doing it.
He's trying
only
to.
Only one Muta building. We have the
problem
money for
is
it.
The Overseers, they're out, but he doesn't have them with his army. Wait, where the hell are the Overseers? Okay, they're right here.
And
That's a goddamn lot of queens.
That's a goddamn lot of queens. That's a goddamn hold. But we need some counter damage. Look at 3 Nexus on the other side of the map.
Yeah, this is a 2-base Zerg with... Aye. Now there's Archons. That's a bit of a problem. Blink Stalker, Archon.
Archons are going to be a big problem. And now we're sacking Zerglings. This is the last thing we needed. Luckily, he pulls those back.
Aye. What a Chad. He's going to take the same base at the same location. It's a trap.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. Literal Admiral Akbar moment. And this is, I don't understand this, but now we're going into, we don't even have 3-base saturation. We're going into, what's the next meme for Protoss? A fleet beacon and another Stargate.
Dave, I'm scrambling. I'm scrambling for a way for Zerg to win this game, and I'm starting to see them slip away. But maybe this queen fight can do everything it needs to.
I mean, all right, the mutas, the casual 4 mutas. Okay, he's getting more mutas, but he's going to have to attack. I mean, there's nothing being built out of those. The mutas, actually 4 mutas can get a lot of work done. They can get a damn lot of work done.
They could do anything if they went to the base, but god damn it, they're just sitting there.
All right, now he's just, okay, now he's going with a good number of mutas too. I believe that is 11 mutas. No, go for the probes. No, please. Go for the probes.
Please hit
He's
the
not
probes.
going for the probe. The mute. Oh my god. Aye.
Alright, it's a questionable target priority here. Luckily, there wasn't enough stalkers to fight off the mutas.
I love how pissed he is at that Dark Shrine. Everybody does it. They just like, god damn you, invisible men.
Let there never be invisible men again.
We're gonna salt the earth of your house.
Finally, probes. Alright, this is it. But sadly, right as he decides to go for probes, the stalkers show up.
Well, yeah, you recall. That was a nice one. There's Phoenix is coming out. It's not a bad play, but I mean, why is he attack? Okay, now he's gonna go into the base with a photon cannon and a battery. Now there's another one.
Bet we lost it. We lost the moment.
Oh, I really wish he went for those probes. He just went for the probes.
There might have been hope. It could have been beautiful.
He's going for pain in the ass number 2 though. This is all about the emotional damage dealt. He got the Dark Shrine, he got the proxy. He's like, all right, at least if I get those, I'll feel somewhat vindicated. You know?
You know, you gotta take your wins when you can.
Yeah, exactly.
This is flat league gaming here.
Well, interestingly enough, the decision making. We don't produce any carriers. We got a couple Phoenixes, but we're gonna drop another Stargate. He does have 4 bases. Like, he's just like, I can just take my time now because I know I'm way ahead. And that is.
And what? You know, are they wrong? No.
No,
they're not.
That was a crazy game. I think this is another time too. Fat's like, damn it, I had to play against Protoss. He's all prepared for ZVZ, but this time it was announced before. Yeah, this is actually. Anybody crapping on the leagues, nobody could say these games have not been entertaining. Are you not entertained?
We got like Borat playing Spartacus.
True. Big true. Oh my god.
Alright. What do you think is gonna be it? Do you know, are we gonna wait for max out and then push across this Protoss? What's
like there's no creep.
Summer...
Yeah, I think he's just gonna max out and
whenever Summer feels like winning this game, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean there's no upgrades for he's 1-1, but still Protoss going up for more. He's going mass Phoenixes, which could be a bully move, but like I guess in this situation it's what the heck is this? We have hatchery nipples. The creep tumors connecting the bases are actually hatcheries for veteran gamer. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm channeling Pig for this. I wanted to say so much more when we had the phallic stuff and everything else.
Dude, I shouldn't have cut you off, man. Go off, man. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, like, you know, you can tell these guys are excited when we have opposing base erections. All right, but muted versus Phoenixes. Aye.
That's an excited fight if we ever saw one.
Yep, and there's all the static. He's trying to break the rocks out of copium. And, yeah, I don't see... Poor vet. I think he was literally set up for ZVZ most of this thing. He's like, God damn it. And then you got to hand it to Summer, though. Off racing, I think? Or is Protoss his main racing?
It's a great question. No clue.
Bolia could answer that, maybe.
Doing fine here.
I'm going to ask him if not. The carriers, Storm on the way. This is an inevitable death, as you said.
As we get towards the death animation finally finishing, where are we at in the standings for who wins this? Right, so we've got Apple Juice 2-0'd, so that's 2
it's 3-2. Oh, she's a new player? I don't think there's a main. Oh, that's cool. She's a new player.
It's a she. Okay,
Thanks for the info, Bolia. And very cool to see new blood in StarCraft. And you know something? Well, she is a mega base. Summer is awesome. Oh, that makes sense. Summer. Okay, so that's her name. And
hey, you never know, right? We got men named Destiny, and you know.
Well, I mean, you know, exactly. Just don't call me late. Just don't call us late for supper, you know.
Hey.
Oh, these poor Hydras. I never thought I'd say that. You know what? I gotta give Zerg something. You know, they're always bugs, but at the same time, they get their like almost reptile people things. You know, like Hydras and Swarm Hosts.
Okay.
I wish Hydras actually made the sound of Swarm Host, or like Ultras or something. You know. Swarm Hosts have like the coolest roar.
You don't think the Hydra have the coolest sound?
Oh, they definitely have a cool. It's iconic. It's history, but just not Hydras, but like Ultras or something or Lurkers. I just think it's very not. It doesn't make sense. All right, anyway, we got a big death coming.
You're making me rethink things because I don't you usually only hear the roar when you like click on the unit. I'm like, have I heard that roar recently?
Or when they die, they're like, Swarm Host. I'm saying.
Oh, does Swarm Host make a good dying sound? Dude, you're making me want to see some Swarm Host games.
Oh, dude, exactly. It's all we're missing. GG's called. Now it's 3-3. We're even Stevens in Kirktown versus PiGPan.
Even Stevens.
This is just friendly games, chat. That's all it is. It's a fun Sunday thing with a bunch of silliness. And that was our Platinum D3 game. Pick games by them. Goated series. Also, Summer, glad to see you are starting to play the game. Suman versus Kid Chillin'. Yes, it is. Thank you, Bolia, too. Thank you, Bolia, and thank you, Uncle Toby.
No, thank you.
He's just like, can we throw a PiGPan caster? And I'm like, why not? Let's just do it. In chat, no, this is not a beer. This is, unfortunately, not my favorite soft drink. It's Pepsi, but you know what? It's caffeine. And you're like malding over here like, I wanted my tea. What kind of tea do you like, Uncle Toby?
Green tea? I'm like one of those guys. I was like a really picky eater as a kid, so I didn't like try a lot of teas. So now I'm like, I'll just like try anything. That's where I'm at with tea. Do you have a favorite?
I'm more of a coffee guy, but I am a big Trekkie, and ironically, this just happened. Tea, Earl Grey hot. That is my choice. I like green tea too, though. I'm not gonna lie. Green tea is pretty good. I made the mistake of finding they have hard Arizona green tea now, by the way, too. That was
hard Arizona green tea.
I didn't know it was a thing, and it was amazing.
That is amazing. It was only a matter of time, right, until I got into hard.
Oh yeah, that was
Arizona's just been around so long. All right. So do they have other flavors? Is it just the green?
I think it's just the classic Arizona. I'm sure they're gonna do more, but that's all I saw anyway. Could be wrong.
Look out for that.
I got to tag Kid Chillin' here just to get his name spelled. Another streamer. So guys, I don't know about your guys, Uncle Toby and Boya. Mention whose streams out of you, but Kid Chillin', Shuey, and Kirktown Veteran Gamer all are Twitch streamers. Vat streams a hell of a lot of chess, more than StarCraft. I will say that, but he's a fun guy. Kid Chillin' was voted one of the most sexy StarCraft players on Reddit with Beowulf.
No shot.
That's his claim.
Actually?
He was, and then he was like, "Yo, dude, it was pretty good stuff." And then Shui's just Omega based. Unfortunately, got the matchup she didn't want after. 2 matchups she didn't want. Cannon Rusher, the 4th race. And I usually call mech players the 4th race myself, but I'd say cannon rushers are like 5th. And then otherwise... Oh, Apple Juice wants to come in too?
Is he gonna get on mic, or is he just observing? Apple Juice is like my little brother in PiGPan.
I said I really enjoyed Chewie before she got a proper setup. You could barely hear shit, just her keyboard smacking. True. Chewie and I go back to those days. Hey, mine... Oh, man, we're not even going to go there. The first thing I streamed, I was on an all-in-one with integrated graphics. And now, look, even now, my computer sucks, like, for what we're running, like, it lags quite a bit and stuff. But, I remember I had 1680 by 1050 resolution. What the hell was I using? But let me just say that everything was in low graphics, and I casted the first Team Legion versus... It was an inside clan war with Team Legion. And you're like, who the hell's Team Legion, right?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
They're an old clan that has fallen to the dark side. Anyways, Apple Juice getting in here? What's he saying? Oh, it's mental support.
He just wants to, yeah. Just for moral support.
All right, this is our last series of the night. It's a Masters 3-1, so we've jumped from Diamond 2 to Grandmaster.
Teleported to a whole new league.
Platinum Diamond 3, and now we're in Masters 3. Welcome to Rank Roulette. You can watch the games and not have a fucking clue to who or what is playing what. Oh, man. Jesus. This is base, but I'm telling you, these events... I have a point of contention. You know what that point of contention is? I need some drinks for these games. My emotions are just running too high. It's too much fun. You know what I'm saying?
What is the what pairs with this? You know, like it's got like you know, is this like a how would you is this like a hard Arizona game?
A hard Arizona game? This one right here, Kid Chillin' and Suman. Alright, so we want to do the honors first. Let's get your guy here. This is our last series.
For PiGPan, it is Suman.
Oh, nice, you got that. Alright, and his opponent in the upper right. He's a little guy I know by the name of Kid Chillin' from Kirktown. You know?
The handsomest man on Twitch.
The handsomest man on Twitch up there with Bale Molfin. Other guys is voted on Reddit. Or some. It was actually a comment. I don't know.
Yeah, wait, was he voted or was it one comment? Hold on, we're backtracking.
It's a 15.
The goalposts have moved.
15 pool for Kid Chillin'.
All right.
He feels very confident in this matchup, I want to tell you, too.
Okay. And he's up to date on the latest,
Zerg bullshit.
The latest Zerg builds, yeah.
Oh, you said builds, I say bullshit.
Bullshit? Build? Yeah,
yep.
That's true. All those Zergs do is bullshit those thugs.
You know? Oh, yeah. All right. Nothing we could do better here. That's the... That's the common motif of Kirktown versus PiGPan so far. Is there's absolutely nothing we could have done better here.
Amazing.
Shout out to Ghost, my buddy Ghost. That was his line forever. He used to host diamond tournaments, and he was like, some of my buddies were all Masters 1 Grandmasters, and he was just ruthless to all of us diamond players. He'd just be like, no, nothing we could have done better here. You know, he'd actually flame us. Like Shuey used to play in those tournaments, and I got Shuey and like Flapjack and a bunch of people, and they're like, everybody's like, I would never play in one of those tournaments again or something. Like they would always do it because the emotional damage from Ghost being a bully.
Oh no, it's just so funny, man. Because people would tell you that like that if that makes you stronger, it's like how you're supposed to teach people without, you know, but.
Oh yeah, it was.
If you scare them away from even playing the tournament.
It was supposed to be in good fun though, truthfully. All right, Kid Chillin' going for an Evo chamber. This is spicy.
Not to. All right. Evo chamber. Okay.
He's going for +1 melee, more than likely.
Versus Stargate.
I like it.
So is Suman about to make a bunch of Blink
Wait.
Stalkers and then fall on his face? I don't know.
Look at the natural of Kid Chillin'. He's got 2 drones standing guard like a couple of lobsters getting ready to jump into the boiling pot of water
That
there.
is some Northeast references right there. It's
Yeah.
good we haven't had enough. Lobster pot. True.
I can actually hear a little bit of the Massachusetts come out of you from time to time. But you know what I get here from Utica? What I get? Sometimes we get a little bit of this, you know. Sometimes we need the prosciutto and the gabagool, you know what I'm saying? Utica, New York.
What is the gabagool?
Gabagool, man. Gabagool.
What on earth? I was with you with the prosciutto, and then suddenly we took a turn to gabagoo.
And usually, we're taking a trip to Silly Land. Oracle's out. We don't have any queen to defending the 3rd. We don't have any spores. We have a very low queen count. What the hell? Is this only 1? No, there's 2 queens, God. 1 spreading creep. This is the oh my god.
You told me Kid Chilling knew what he was doing versus Protoss.
Yeah, I know. He said he was so confident. I think he's getting nervous. I think he heard me about the sexy comments on Reddit, and he's getting all like feeling good about himself. Now he's like,
oh, okay, that's the true man. He's feeling too confident. He's slipping up. That could be.
And Suman's setting up really well. He's obviously going into blinking +1. Nice little Oracle harass. There's another Oracle coming. He's just going for 2 Oracles. Pretty standard, but I love this wall at the 3rd base. Absolutely beautiful play.
That's cute. Now, he's lucky that Kid Chillin' isn't going roaches, right? Where you can just walk up and kill those gates for free.
Yeah. Well, one thing I want to say that's a good meme. Notice what's coming down, though, from Kid Chillin'. He's got +1 melee into Infestation Pit.
What the?
And he's going for a 4th hatch like normal.
Are we going fast like Adrenal Glands? Or like Ultra Rush? What am I looking at?
I think he's going to go in. I have a weird feeling. You're smelling what I'm smelling. I have a weird feeling it's going to be Ultralisk.
Okay.
It sounds so dumb. And it is so dumb. But he's going to be ahead of the meta for the slight Ultralisk buff in the PTR.
The stupid 25 mineral discount.
Yeah, like he's going to have all the lings.
He'll, yeah, that's right. He'll have 4 more lings with this push, guys. It's gonna break the meta. Oh my god.
Dude, Loco really did say that. He's like, yo, I'm gonna have so many Zerglings, it's gonna be crazy. Oh, wait, but look at his links around. Does he get the Adepts in the Stalker? He almost gets the Stalker.
I mean, Brave Man Suman here going for a 4th in the face of the Ultra Rush, I guess. I don't know how to read this.
What? He's not double expanding. He's taking an oath from Veteran Gamer.
Whoa!
He's making 1 giant creep tumor that produces things.
The Veteran Gamer creep tumor. Everybody take note of that.
Yeah, guys, see, sometimes you can pick stuff up from Platinum players, so it's actual facts. Oh, the 3 Oracles, the 3rd Oracle came in, it's pretty good, but get some damage on the Stalker still, but losing a lot of links.
Those fights are always a question mark. I don't know about you. I always have a hard time reading those with the lings versus the Oracle Stalker. I guess it worked out.
Yeah, no, it's
Protoss, that is.
Yeah, Oracles can do, as long as they're used right, they can do a way better job. Where you're like, well, Blink Stalkers versus lings, and like I was getting some coaching from Disc, and Disc is like, never underestimate Oracles with your Blink Stalkers, though.
From the big man Disc, you gotta believe him.
Yep, exactly. And, holy crap. I still didn't change my logos through all this. We're going to stay with the lovely little turtles of the Cranky Ducklings. And there it is. Ultra Cavern. Adrenal Glands. Stalkers absolutely disintegrating everything with their phase disruptors. And a cheeky little stasis ward behind us. Stasis wardy, as I call it.
Stasis wardy.
That's what I call
Does it even matter? I mean, these lens are getting shredded out here.
Yeah,
there's so much money caught up in Ultras than Adrenal Glands that aren't on the field. And like, what is going to be done about these Stalkers?
Yeah, it's kind of
enough
rough.
to push it back. All right, I spoke too soon.
Are the queens going to be trapped in the stasis? Yep. Oh, he triggers both at least. That actually worked out probably best case.
Yeah, right? What are those queens really going to do? I guess shoot away the Oracles.
I mean, that's one thing about Kid Chillin's game. He certainly hasn't been big on early queens. But yeah,
he is keen on infestors. Look at this. That's kind of cute.
I like the infestors. What I don't like is he doesn't go for banelings. You know what I'm saying?
It does seem like they would be useful here for all these zealots.
And even the banelings are good against stalkers too. Truthfully, if you get some triple
as long as they clump up, yeah.
And you get the upgrades.
Okay, but here's the infestor. I mean, on a macro level, Kid Chilling is in trouble. They have look at this 4-base Protoss eco versus 3-base Zerg. Kid Chilling,
and he's got into Storm, and he's got Archon ability, he's got Charge Lots, he's got Immortals.
Yeah, he's not even on bad tech. He's looking great.
And Kid Chilling's looking like he'd be chilling a little.
Where is he chilling, Dave?
He's just it looks like he's picked up a nice couple joints. He's got the spliff going. He's got the, I don't know. I think he's putting on a whole nother. Yeah.
Oh,
the stasis worked back in the exact same spot. Who would have ever guessed it? You know, who wouldn't? Anybody.
True. I wouldn't have guessed
Literally anyone would have guessed it. Why would that be there?
Zealots coming in, but the spine crawlers aren't done.
Oh, that's gonna be free pickings. That's a lot of lings.
And there's a giant Protoss army on the other side of the map.
He's fighting? It's because I think he F2s because, yeah, there's, wait. Oh, the hatch isn't even canceled and all the drones. I gotta hand it to him.
There you go.
He's giving us the style points, at least in game number 1.
Yeah. Big concepts here from Big Chillin'. Big dreams of making off-meta units. But
now we have the banelings that we needed
practice.
A long time ago. In a galaxy far, far away in supply.
That's right. Oh, boy. Oh, brother.
I want another series. Chat, who wants another series? Huh? We can reach in. You're like, no, I'm tired. You don't have to stick around.
I gotta eat at some point.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't eat either.
I could use a snack, but
hey, I was gonna cook up some dinner, but
I wouldn't be so opposed. I can get some trail mix or something. Tide me over.
You don't have to. Don't go on my account, man. I got it. But if I can convince them and debate. Oh my God, the storms are friendly firing too. Oh, GG.
Protoss wins this game. All right, GG.
All right, I don't know about that build. Okay.
Look, I would play Apple Juice for one game. All right, that's what I would do.
You'd play Apple Juice
just to put him in his place. My kid brother, Apple Juice.
Fair enough. We could do that.
The upstart.
And then I'll have to cast a Kirktown versus Kirktown game. See who's available. I'll do that for everybody. If you guys want to see more crazy StarCraft, I'll be honest.
I'm talking smack. I love the Apple Juice, but I'm gonna beat you.
I'll be honest. That what I love about this is, like Clan Wars and stuff like this. I need to do more for my team for Berserker. I will say it, but the best part about Clan Wars and mixed MMR stuff is you never know what the hell you're gonna get. It's a little different than and that's why usually in EPT, I always go for Joe Ladder Hero first. Yes, in a way I'm forced because usually when I cast EPT Americas, I stop doing Asia because that's just too fucking early on a Monday morning when I have a long ass work day and then EPT Americas. I tried it once and oh God, it was horrible. 5 in the morning.
Watching the Ladder Joes? It's nice when you get Ladder Joe versus Ladder Joe. I don't know. Yeah. Although sometimes people like to watch the pros beat up the Ladder Joes.
Well, I mean, yeah,
it's
exactly.
Kind of, its own appeal.
No, I mean that's what I'm saying. You get different sides. I kind of get stuck in it. I was gonna say, but at the same time, I got to like it because also these guys are like, oh wow, I get to be casted by somebody, even if it's just Dave. It's But I've had some funny series and they've led to funny upsets. Like I've seen my buddy Mitchy Tommy, Diamond Zerg player, Diamond All Races player. He took a game off Solar.
No way.
Yeah, he absolutely. He didn't just take a game.
Diamond All Races, and he took a game off of Solar.
NA best server. That's all I'm gonna say. We may not be consistent, but yeah, Mitchy Tommy Poo Poo. That's his name. He took
NA's
NA goated.
Man. Animals.
Yep.
That is wild.
Yeah, I've had a few
We're
of
home
them.
to, yeah.
Patches took a game off of Estrella's Terran, totally not by a blind build order counter. Estrella made the mistake of going Reaper fast expanding in TBT.
TV, come on, Australia, you know better.
Yeah.
The disrespect, the absolute disrespect to do that.
Yeah, it's
The what was I know the only one in my mind is Probe Scout when he beat Zest with the cannon rushes.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was
That's
crazy.
true.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, you remember that?
Oh, for sure, I remember that.
It wasn't even just one game. He knocked him out of the tournament.
Poor Probe Scout, another patched out Zerg, patched out Protoss. I mean, we had
the lore on Probe Scout.
Probe Scout. What happened?
Probe Scout actually had to go away. He made like an announcement in the PiGPan Discord saying like he had like life stuff going on, so he wasn't gonna play so much StarCraft. Which it was like, oh man, I'm sad you can't find any time, but it was like, yeah. But yeah, so that's what happened to him. It was kind of ironic, I guess, but I think that was right before the patch. So I just want to set the record straight, all right? Before we, Probe Scout has to defend himself, all right? He didn't get patched out. He left voluntarily, right before he got patched out. Big difference.
Oh, for sure. For sure. It was, yeah, I was wondering. I had a few theories, and it was just weird because he didn't hand me back up. I used to talk to Probe Scout all the time. He was my boy. And I was thought I was out. He didn't even say anything to me when after. He used to play on a lot of Dave tournaments, you know.
Damn, but you were like nothing to him. He couldn't even say hi.
Apple Juice is channeled his inner Probe Scout Samuel. And that's why he did 200 Cannon Rush games last week.
Yeah, we needed somebody to fill the hole.
All right, here we go. So it could be interesting. We might need to have a tiebreaker match. If it goes all right,
yeah.
Let's see here. Because you know what, we're on. What could be our last game? Like, I mean, it is. But if we're 4-4, we got to have some kind of ace match here. I'm gonna do the honors.
Shui's gone, right? So who would?
Yeah, she was out. We could see if she's back. If maybe she's streaming or something after. She's always grinding. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Ancient Cistern. In the purple, representing Kirktown. And apologies for the lag. It's my toaster. It is Kid Chillin'.
And in the top right, playing for PiGPan, Suman, who looked quite dominant last game.
Oh yeah. So that being said, I have a proposition too. We could change it up. Patches really wanted to play. We could get my man Patches, and we can find somebody. Or if you wanted to play Patches, it could be you and Patches.
Yeah, maybe me and Patches. All right.
It all relies on Patches this year. It's all if Kid Chillin' wins. The bully is right, but I gotta say this week's a little more even. You guys bodied us last week.
Oh, did we? Oh, I forgot to ask. How'd that go? Okay, we bodied. Cool.
But I gotta say, it was our scrub Gene Sim delivering some of the coolest games. And who was he playing? Was he playing Dave? Was he playing Dave? No, he wasn't playing Suman. Was he playing Suman's? I forgot who he was playing, but Bully I would remember. I can't remember shit, but.
And to Pashka in the chat, unfortunately there is no bracket, right? I don't know.
Yeah, Apple Juice knows. Apple Juice and I were going nuts. Like, we had the spiciest proxy spine crawler pool first ZVZs. It was nuts. It was the goated matchup of the night, and then we had Weeson and Senju playing, so a TVT, and both of them, those were our only 2 wins, were our Diamond 2 and our Platinum players.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Game of the year, true Apple Juice. He actually said it. He's like, that was game of the year for sure. Easy dubs. Reza's cooking in chat. You know something? Pig has Rubdong. Rubdong comes at my stream from time to time. But we have Nizaro Bari, my man Reza. His favorite word is cuck. And we had to make a command. Big battle cruiser operational. We were ahead of the meta on the big battle cruiser memes. Right on the Dave stream. All thanks to Reza. One of the most generous guys to grace my stream. Dude's like donated thousands of dollars to...
No way.
To Mr. Dave. Yeah, dude. I gotta give credit where credit's due. And cucks where cucks are due. Cuck-a-doodle-doo. Oh, shit. Actually, guys, I gotta say something, right? That Adept went through, hoping to get some wins. You know, Adept's the gal there. But this is a line for Reza, and I think you're going to like this. In chat, boy, anybody from Pig's side would like it. You know what this Adept's saying? Cuck me once, cuck me twice, cuck me 3 times a lady. Reza said that, and I just started pissing my pants in a bit. I just had a few beers. He just typed that in chat, so I'm like, every so often I throw it out of nowhere.
Oh man, that is like right from the sewers to my ears.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, what does that even mean? But it's so funny. It's so bad, it's so funny. All right, Kid Chillin' playing standardish. I've been getting sidetracked here. I apologize.
Oh yeah. Kid Chillin' playing. Yeah, we didn't pay attention if it was the 15-15. We were shooting a lot of shit.
Yeah, I mean, like, Suman's playing very.
It's got a fast lair.
Very standard.
Is this got a fast lair? Crazy. Oh my god, dude.
The Oracle
Kid Chillin',
again.
did you learn nothing? Did you learn nothing?
Yeah, I mean, I could see how he'd be good on his stuff, but Kid Chillin' seems like he's getting greedy on the like skip in a way, not greedy and greedy, in the fact that he skips queens. Like normally you'd have like
it's one thing to skip queens, it's another thing to skip spores and skip queens.
Yeah,
that's
you need
suicidal.
one or the other.
That's not even greedy. Come on, man.
Yeah, and that's I don't
shake, wag of the finger. That's not right.
I don't even think Scarlet could hold that, and Scarlet's usually got god tier queen defense.
One queen versus the Oracle, you're losing things, and that's just unacceptable. Yeah, so I mean, this is part of how. It's funny because I had actually forgotten. I was like, wait, how did Suman get so far ahead that last game? Right, dude, he got like 1 million Oracle kills. And we're doing it again. Not a great sign.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing with certain builds and cheeses. They're cheeky play styles. You're usually high risk, high reward, and
we're looking into the mentality here of someone who's willing to risk it all.
Yep.
Not going well.
He's just like, all right, I just lost an arm. That's all right. We still got our legs. We're gonna start walking around a little differently soon when I lose a leg. I like the Baneling Nest this time. This is more standard out of him.
Yeah.
Ooh. Spire.
Station pit.
Spire.
Alright, there's the little sauce. We needed some kind of sauce to get back in this game after how rough these Oracles have been.
Yeah, I know.
Spire could do it.
I was all excited to see Kid Chillin's builds. I could see if it was a different build, that previous game definitely being a little different for Kid Chillin', you know, or if you had any defense. But I like the memes for sure.
It's literally just the. It's so frustrating because it's just the sport crawler. Like if he just has a sport crawler, his game goes fine. You know, he could do whatever. I don't know if the rest of his like harebrained ultra thing was gonna go well, but you know, it's just so simple. It's like you're either ready for the Oracle or you're not. And,
well, you know,
I mean, like I say this as a PvP player, right? You know this too. In PvP, this happens all the time.
Oh, look at this Kid Chillin'! You gotta cancel.
Please cancel. Please cancel. You get to cancel, hey.
I've been literally staring at that going down while I'm kind of keeping an eye on the production tag and we're talking. Like usually, I'll end up sucking with Oracles so much myself where I'll be looking for when I'm playing this style. I'm literally like, we're gonna go snipe the 4th. And I'm just like hoping.
But the thing about sniping the 4th of the Oracle, he's lucky he had the I like the apple juice. Enjoyed my run on sentence. The thing you just gotta be careful about with your Oracles, guys, is if you try to kill the building hatchery with your Oracles and they run out of energy and it doesn't die, you're in worlds of trouble.
Oh yeah.
Suddenly you have no anti-ling, and you didn't even get a base kill.
You know, one thing Kid Chillin's forgetting, I like the muted, it's cute and all, but he's forgot centrifugal hooks. And that's a huge upgrade to have.
That's an
Low
issue.
Banes against this army, I don't know, man.
9 mutas. Dave, do you think 9 mutas are going to win this game?
I don't know how to win the game, but I see a lot of open spots. There's Overseers and Overlords. Baneling's not really getting much, as I suspected.
Contaminate on the forge, you see that in the main?
Wait,
Chad.
Oh, dude, I love that. Yes. Shout out to Kid Chillin' even more, because you know something?
What is... okay, we're fighting stalkers. Alright. Okay, get on the probes. He knows. Hey, guys, take notes. This is how you do it. You get on the probes.
Yep, that needs these notes. Oh, never mind. We're not chasing the probes. He should have been chasing the probes. Kid Chillin', what are you doing? He wants to get the forge.
He's AFKing because he's focusing on the lings on the other side of the map, but the lings aren't doing anything. The lings are just instantly dying, and now the mutas are dying. It's a disaster. He killed the forge, but for what?
Yeah, he denied +2, but that's not gonna mean jack diddly squat.
This giant Protoss army comes barreling down his throat.
Oh my
is,
god.
Could well happen any second.
Right now, all I'm thinking... You know what I'm thinking, my friend, Uncle Toby?
Yes.
I am thinking Matt Foley, the motivational speaker from SNL right now.
Okay.
Well, kid chillin', you had a great idea, but your mutas amounted to jack squat. Kid chillin' will have plenty of time to make mutas when he's living in a van down by the river. All right? Because that's about what he accomplished. He had so much opportunity to clean up an entire mineral line, and he decided to go for the forge.
It pains me. It's painful. It pains me to see it. Oh, look, the mutas are coming back though. I don't know. Maybe get some follow-up muta damage.
Well, what he is I like this Nidus. I like he's got flyer attacks. He has +2 melee, but he forgot centrifugal hooks, and that, in my eyes, is just such a big thing. Oh, catches 3 gateways to production, jumping on the Templar archives is kind of nice.
Oh God, he still does have,
but he's underestimating Blink Stalkers.
Dude, what is up with these people with their mutas and clicking on buildings? All right.
Yeah, they're
I thought he knew better. I thought he knew better. You're supposed to kill probes, right? Like, am I crazy?
Dude, I don't know something crazy. If Suman goes out in the map, I just thought of something. This Overlord at the Pervert Pillar. I have to say it. You know, we're playing against Pig's team. If he gets he can get a Nidus in the 3rd base. That'd be like 200 IQ play. And
as long as the army's not right there, right? Imagine the stalkers just blink on top of the Nidus as it starts.
He hasn't caught the oracles. Yeah, 2 lings catch a stasis. That's kind of nice. But all these lings might be baited into it. Hey, wait. Come on, Kid Chillin'.
Kid Chillin'.
He's not even getting the oracles. Okay, now there's a Phoenix out. He's going to target the 1 Phoenix, but lose all the mutas to stalkers. No. He's going to get out of there.
Kid Chillin', the man with the pizzazz.
All right, thanks for follow Exile. And somebody else did earlier. But anyway.
Thanks for following. Everybody follow. Drop a follow. Good thing.
And follow Uncle Toby too, because he's kind of based. I always see it, but now getting to have you an apple juicing voice. Even more of the boys.
I'm gonna try and stream more often and do my my Protoss ladder thing.
Nice.
It's a fun time. I don't know how you guys do it. I've been like learning how hard it is to stream and play and like be sane. It's so tough. Man.
You have to sacrifice something.
Thing. Yeah, exactly. So figure out.
And what I sacrificed is my sanity.
Damn it. So, that was the last thing we wanted to go, Dave. Why'd you do that?
I think I lost that a long time ago anyway. So it was an easy trade.
Okay, well that
collateral damage.
What
is this?
Running around. They're certainly running around.
Alright, I feel like we're watching...
We finally got some of those worker kills. What are we watching?
What are we watching? We're watching Kid Chillin', not Macron behind us. We're watching Kid Chillin' not get centrifugal hooks this entire game. He's got an infestation put.
Kaput. He's about to go kaput.
Well, another thing that's just driving me nuts is he's had mutas this whole game, and the oracles are just still alive with full energy and getting stasis wards, and even if they're not doing much, they always have the potential.
Really could have been a free pick to run those with.
Oh, this is a Cope Nidus. Zealots are going to shut it down. Photon Cannon's going to oh my god, look at Suman. He's playing so good.
Out of his mind today. I definitely look like the better player. Respect to him.
And it's no disrespect to Kid Chillin'. Maybe he's a little nervous. He's been feeling very confident in his ZVP, but I think we found his Achilles heel
all over him. Yeah.
He's a well-executed standard Stargate play.
Yeah. No, they actually. Oracles, from the oracles to the
I feel like he's made some mistakes that he knows better on though. Like I said, Bane speed being forgotten is pretty huge.
Alright.
And
yeah. And that can be one of those things where it's like once you make a couple mistakes, then the wheels start to come off. You play it below your level.
Alright, well, Bane's coming in, Lings, Zealots, and the rest of it, but you know what? This is 111 to 16 supply. GG, well played. It's called. Suman's gonna take it. I guess we won't have a ace match. I gotta shout out Uncle Toby here too for this.
Appreciate you, Dave. Been a pleasure.
And thank you guys. Thank you, Boya, for putting this together. Thank you everybody for putting in on this. I think I'm gonna have to call it as well. I might play one cheeky ladder game, and then I'm gonna call it.
Cool, man. I'll hop off. Thanks for having me. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody for playing.
Yeah.
Adios.
Yeah, have a good one, man. Nice to meet you too. And
Nice
boys.
to meet you.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. Later, Gator. All right, guys. PiGPan again takes down Kirktown. This time a lot closer. Well played, guys. Well played. I think I can forego the ladder game if you guys want, because I'm kind of tired. I need to eat. Gonna watch a little something. Yeti Spaghetti, what are you up to? 1v1 you? Apple Juice, you want to 1v1 me? All right, I can do that. Let me turn on my camera on this now. Apple Juice wants to 1v1 me? Oh, God. A little bit of a skill difference here. I'll do it. I hate PvP. Not gonna lie. Thank you, Shuey. Thank you, everybody. All the pig people. Kid chilling. Good job, man. I didn't feel like you had your Achilles heel found on that build. But, you know, it's just for fun. No pressures. It's Clan Wars. And big thanks to Roddy again for the big old raiderino. But I'm gonna play. I'll play you Apple Juice if you want. I mean, I've been dodging the Kirktown games. Oh, here he is. I need 1 minute though. Need 1 minute, please, and then we can get in and he can crap dog me. But GG's, guys. I'll be right back. And I'm gonna play Apple Juice and die a horrible death.
Giddy up.
I double muted myself. I'm back. I hate when I do that. Sorry, guys. Oops. I'm not muted now. Okay. All right. I got to get ready for this fight. I don't know if you guys got in. I'm reading chat. I hope you guys were memeing there. I think you were. Whore, you cuck. Ay. Reza. All right, chat. Now we're on to me getting bodied against Apple Juice's Terran. All right, let's see. Do I go full meme? For Kirktown. Rest is the cock. True. Did you see that? Resin, I'm playing him right now. Did you see that? He said Resin's a cuck. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
I'd in more pylons if I were you.
That's an early SCV.
Insufficient energy. Assimilators require. Oh, did you think you could warp there?
Oh, wow. Alright, I'm getting bodied now because we're going to be supply blocked.
You require more Vespine.
What the fuck?
The enemy is attacking your probes.
What is this game?
In the shadows.
Okay, I'm thoroughly confused, chat.
You have left your probes undefended. For the reckoning. Insufficient energy.
I have no tech because I have no money. Oh my god, this is annoying.
We are one. I am. State thy bidding. The enemy is attacking your probes. You require my skills. I am here in the shadows.
What is he doing? My brain hurts. I think this is going pretty poorly for me, Chad. I'm not, you know, just gonna throw that one out there. I'm just gonna throw that one out there.
Your enemy strikes at a pylon. Let our enemy know I am here in the shadows. Shall be as you say.
And he's got racks, so I'm probably just gonna die to a bio push after. Could be Widow Mines, you know, he's memeing on me hard.
In the shadows. Your workers must gather. I am here in the shadows. I am the heart. State you require. Not enough energy. Let our enemy know our fury. You have too few minerals. I am here in the shadows.
I'm molding. Jesus, Murphy. Should have built the fourth gate. I thought I did, but the game's so crazy. I have no idea what's going on.
You have left your probes undefended. I am here in the shadows. State you require me.
Shaman says he ain't shit. You got this, Dave.
Ah, Widow Mines, there they are.
I am here in the shadows. Your research has concluded. There's not enough.
Now I'm forced into charge. I have a fucking... That's my...
Pay attention. You need more Vespine. Did you think you could warp there? I am here. I am the voice of the eclipse. I am here in the shadows. We go. I. You're cold. You have too few minerals. You require. State thy bidding. You have left your probes undefended. There's not enough Vespine for that. I am here in the shadows. I am here in the shadows. Your research has concluded. You require. I am. The enemy is attacking your probes. Pay attention. You need more Vespine. You have left your probes undefended.
B key not working? Jesus Christ.
You require more Vespine.
My B key was not working. Jesus fucking, that's bullshit.
In the shadows.
God, I have no gas. And he's living rent-free in my fucking head.
There's not enough. Gather more minerals. I am here in the shadows.
Ay, 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 ay.
Your workers must gather more minerals. Gather more minerals.
More widow mines?
I am the voice. I am the heart of darkness.
He's already done his damage.
Not enough energy. You pay attention. You need more Vespine.
I have no good units.
Attacking your probes. You require more Vespine gas.
I'm gonna have all useless stalkers.
I am here. There are no minerals left to mine from that field. There's not enough Vespine for that. We are one with the shadow. You have left your probes undefended. Oh, did you think you could warp there? I am here in the shadow. Your workers must be. The enemy is attacking your probes. I am here in the shadow.
He's bullying.
You have left your probes undefended. Pay attention. You need more Vespine. There's not enough Vespine. The enemy is attacking your probes. You have left your probes undefended.
Oh, that was the biggest misclick of the century.
Gather more minerals.
Yeah, I don't win this.
The enemy is attacking your probes. You have already gathered all that field. You have too few minerals. I am the voice.
There they are, the hyper rotor means, and I don't have money for
Your workers must gather more minerals.
phoenixes. We need phoenixes.
Gather more minerals first. You have too few minerals.
I don't have money for a
Your
Stargate.
workers must gather more minerals. You require my skill. I am the voice of the eclipse. You require my skill. Gather more minerals first. Research complete.
We are one.
You have too few minerals.
Why didn't I expect him to do...
I am here in the shadows.
I mean, he is a much better player than me. Let's be real.
Gather more minerals first. Your workers must gather more minerals. Not enough energy. Gather more minerals.
I hate
first.
cutting workers, but Jesus, this guy, I just got... Who the hell does this?
Energy.
Apple juice, that's who.
Your workers must gather more minerals. Gather more minerals first.
By your will.
There are no minerals left to mine from that field. Your nexus point is under assault. Not enough energy. Insufficient energy. Your enemy strikes at a pylon. Upgrade complete.
You require my... Teleport success.
I would warp in more pylons if I were you. You have left your probes undefended. You have too few minerals.
Teleport.
Research complete. The enemy is attacking your probes. Your workers must... Your nexus point is under assault.
I am here in the shadows.
You have too few minerals. You have left your probes undefended. Gather...
Let our enemy know our fury. You require... I live.
Your workers must gather more minerals. Your enemy strikes at a pylon. Your nexus point is under assault. Your nexus point is under assault. Gather more minerals first.
I am here.
Your workers must gather. Your upgrade is ready for use. Gather more minerals first. You have too few minerals. Your nexus point is under assault. You must construct additional pylons.
Engaging the enemy.
I would warp in more pylons if I were you. Your workers must gather more minerals. After all, your warrior seek the enemy's blood.
That's a GG and a half.
Gather more minerals first.
I'm well aware, chat. I'm well aware we're on cope.
Upgrade.
Alright, this was definitely my last game. Fuck. I'm getting bullied here. I mean, I've lost the game, but...
The enemy is attacking your probe. You have too few minerals. I am here. I live on. Your workers must gather more minerals. Gather more minerals first. You have too few minerals. You have fields minerals. Insufficient energy. Gather more minerals first.
Well, I've never played somebody that eBay blocked me 1,000,000 times. Like that. I mean, I've got... Yeah.
You have
I shouldn't say that, but...
You require more. Your workers must gather more minerals.
I was playing too slow for sure on that one.
Not enough energy.
Like, I didn't react fast enough to get the...
Insufficient energy. Not enough energy.
Genetic matrix active.
Mineral field depleted. You have too few minerals. Gather more minerals first. There are no minerals left behind from that field. You have already gathered.
Direct my vengeance.
Cake? Yeah. Yep. Do be cake. Alright, let's see here.
Your nexus point is under assault.
Wrong click. I was trying to... Oh my god.
Strikes at a pylon. Your workers must... You've harvested all the Vespine from the... I let our enemy know our fury. You have too few minerals. You have left your probes undefended. Your nexus point is under assault. Gather more minerals first. The enemy is attacking your probes. Mineral field depleted. Upgrade complete.
Genetic matrix active.
Your workers must gather more minerals. Gather more minerals.
Direct my vengeance.
Pay attention. You need more Vespine. There's not enough Vespine for that. You have left your probes undefended. I am here. You require more Vespine gas.
Genetic matrix active.
The enemy is attacking your probes.
Our charge. All integrity failing.
Alright, that's enough of that. GG, well played, Apple Juice. Jesus Christ. Ah! What the fuck was that? I was too slow. All right, guys. I know some of you guys get in later, but you know what? It's been a long fucking day of stream. I'll catch you guys later. All right, let's see here. All right, my man Trigger's on. Let's see, shoot. I was gonna go to Kirktown, people, but you know what? Trigger always goes on. Let's see. Gotta get some love to Mr. Trigger. Thanks, guys. Thank you, PiGPan. Thank you, Roddy, everybody here. Bert the Bear, Exile, Ventilator for the follows, Saint Savior for the 100 biddies, Ghost Toff, Sniper Feral, thank you for the raid, Sniper Starcraft League and Feral, Berserker, and Bull, thank you as well. All right, guys, let's go say hello to Trigger. And I got to get some food in me. And get some cleaning up here. All right, see you guys later. Thank you.